to show you something. I want to show you something. Come outside.
Wow.
And then Kai, he got woke up by this shit.
Yeah.
And Kai was like, he's not gonna show you anything. Not go outside.
Oh man.
Like, why does nigga fan outside with the shirt on? He was like, I want to show you something. This nigga agent's like, give me 5 minutes. I don't even finish this stream.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna finish the stream.
That's what he said.
Like, oh god.
He's like, get in here, come in. I don't understand why we have to put our hands on each other and blah blah blah.
Oh, you trying to now? You playing peacemaker now?
That's what he said. It was like he was fine, but how many times we had to tell you don't put your hands on?
Right. I completely agree. But that's the thing, though. Like, so he just didn't hook off on him. Like, all you gotta do is tell him, motherfucker, like, shit once. Yeah.
And that's why that nigga shirt was all ripped up.
My bad, y'all. My lady telling me about the whole Phantom and the Phantom and this dude wilding out beef. What's the fuck? I forgot his name. Fucking Phantom and Agent from Amp. The Amp. Is that just happened? Because that's the first time I ever heard that shit. But anyways, how I'm sounding, y'all. I'm sounding there. Oh, man. Y'all might hear some music in the background. Motherfuckers is partying next door. Of course, you already know that. Oh God. I knew y'all was gonna. I knew he was gonna bring that shit up. I swear to God, when this dude came out there, I was over it. I just turned the show off and went to bed. That was it for me. I was not interested in the rest of that fucking show. I swear to God, I gave up. PCU 2 ballet. Yeah, man, we're gonna talk about the Crown Jewel card. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about Roman Reigns potentially packing up this dude LA Knight. I just hope WWE know what they're doing. Like, I hope this dude don't end up like burying LA Knight because it can potentially happen. We don't want to see LA Knight end up going back to the mid card. We like LA Knight. Well, I like LA Knight. I don't know about y'all motherfuckers. Oh God, here y'all go. Y'all ain't shit. Come on, wouldn't y'all go off? It's like, yo, I've been talking about this dude, Big Show, and Kane being on motherfucking TV for years. So when I seen this motherfucker show up last night, when I see this motherfucker show up on Dynamite, I was so over it. I'm like, do I have to see this motherfucker on AEW also? Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, he looked ridiculous. The dude could barely fucking stand. He looked like he had sciatica. And then this fucking idiot, I don't know who the dude was, ran up to him and got punched in the face. The fuck? Why would you run towards the Big Show? What was you gonna do, sir? What's going on, TKO? Oh man, yeah, these motherfuckers, they raising my blood pressure, TKO. You got a lot of things to go off on between Big Show and the GOAT, John Cena. I'm telling you, if you play a drinking game, all the times they say the greatest of all time, John Cena, motherfuckers will end up underneath a bridge. But anyways, thanks for pulling up, everybody. Thanks for pulling up. And for the new subs, appreciate the subs, appreciate the likes. All of y'all are awesome. Let's get to it. But for the new subs out there, basically what this channel is about is, well, what this show here, the Council Roundtable, is, you know, these other motherfucking podcasts out there, they just keep motherfuckers in the chat. They never want to share the platform. So basically, we're like the voice of the voiceless over here. I do open up the floodgates, and I let motherfuckers come up on the panel, or what we say, we have motherfuckers come to the round table and say what they gotta say, talk their shit. As long as motherfuckers ain't too disrespectful or being goofy, say how you feel, talk about the show, whatever the case may be. When it comes to Raw, SmackDown, AEW, TNA, we don't give a fuck. MLW, backyard wrestling, whatever. And we also talk about a mixture of other things too, but this is mainly a wrestling show. Talk about the old fashioned wrestling that y'all know is happening. But I ain't gonna talk your head off. I'm gonna open up the floodgates. Once again, thanks for the new subs and the likes. Keep them coming, B. Don't be a twerp. Motherfuckers is partying, boy. Like, I'm about to go over there and freeload after this show. Go over there on my motherfucking Tupac and Poetic Justice shit. Remember me? I'm lucky. Little lucky? Yeah. Lucky. Yeah. Well, word. That dude, oh, man. And then this dude really signed Ric Flair to a multi-year deal? Why? Ric Flair can barely fucking walk. I ain't gonna lie, I was a little impressed when he whipped off the rope and he gave this dude Sting a chop. But it's like, what are we doing? Ric Flair, like, yo, man. I don't care what nobody say. Ric Flair was sucking cock for a check. That motherfucker done went in. He went everywhere. He went to WWE. He was in WCW. He went to Impact. He went to TNA. He was a number one contender for the ECW championship. Now you in fucking AEW? I see you, Black Star. I see y'all. You know what I mean? I'm about to pull you guys up.
Like as soon as you heard on Wednesday, well, like, yep.
Oh God,
bro, I knew it. As soon as Jericho said he got bigger friends, I put two and two together. Jericho.
I was like, oh my gosh! I never laughed so hard.
I feel like I need to watch.
Like TK, my dude, you are not WCW, my dude. Like, understand, like you like he does cater to his homegrown talent, but not all of them, not most of them.
Not even a tenth of them.
You know what I'm saying? You getting all these motherfucking WWE dudes and bringing them in. I get it; it's part of the business, but that's when you start losing your own identity.
Well, according to Dragon Lee, his United States his United States sources said that AEW is not the place for him. He's gonna get lost in the shuffle. So that's second he signed with WWE.
Smart man.
I mean, I'm not mad at him for signing WWE. I mean, he do fit well on SmackDown, to be honest, from what I've seen so far.
Yeah, because remember, SmackDown always housed the luchadors.
They always house luchadors. They always house young talent to get their shine. I just hope he doesn't get lost in the shuffle on SmackDown because WWE has a tendency to do that too.
Yeah, they do, but
Well,
maybe
they don't have no
maybe
choice
within-
but to push him to the moon because Rey Mysterio, he ain't getting any younger.
Speaking of luchadors, they have a luchador 3-way right now on Rampage.
Yeah, and it's pretty lit, honestly.
El Vikingo.
Man, Kingo, Penta, and Commander.
There's like a
That
double.
dude's like, thanks, man.
Ooh,
Oh, dude,
Yo, is it me or is Penta's gear almost as bright as Jimmy Uso?
Penta needs to leave somewhere else.
It's from the Steve Harvey collection.
Oh God.
Poor Penta, he's fucked.
But Ballet, because Ballet said maybe Flair could be a manager.
Oh God.
He can barely walk to the ring.
he can manage last call at the bar. Jesus.
Yeah, he'll be a bar manager.
To me, Ric Flair is kind of like JR. They're both just living out the remainder of their careers to the fullest.
I never thought I would say this 3 years ago. The AEW retirement home is open for business.
Well, before we go too far, okay, what is the deal consist of? I know he can't be an on-air talent. I know TK didn't do that much coke.
It's his
I mean,
it's a 1 year deal for his for the talent aspect. And it's a 1 year deal for his energy drink.
I mean, 1 year is 1 year. It's not too bad.
I heard a multi-year deal.
I mean, the one thing I do give AEW credit for is that they do know when it comes to legends, they know how to not use them to like overshadow their current talent for the most part.
Yeah, I guess you can say that. You can say that.
Yeah, but
doesn't Flair have a podcast too? He should utilize that for the AEW guys.
But signing.
Well, hold on, wait. Before we continue on, Nate, what's going on, my dude? You still in Vegas?
Oh no, I go Vegas on the 13th.
Oh, you going? Okay.
Yeah.
But signing all of these people Matt Hardy.
Oh God,
Jeez.
Oh, Matt Hardy with the
That's LA Nate tomorrow. That's LA Nate tomorrow. Sad.
Yeah, this was Sandman when he saw Big Show. Way.
Y'all not shit.
You got a choice: a colonoscopy, a lobotomy, or watching the Big Show on TV. Just give me death. Just give me
that dude. Like, I've been ranting about this dude since what 2013.
Oh my God!
This dude is still on my TV. What are we doing here?
I'm not even gonna lie, Sandman. How you feel about the Big Show is exactly how I feel about. Oh God, fucking.
And
Jeff
then you got motherfuckers saying, "Oh, he's there to get Will Hobbs over." They don't give a fuck if Will Hobbs was a pin Big Show. Nobody don't care about that.
Nope. His career was over when he held that bucket next to his head when Del Rio was trying to kick it. That's when his career was over.
Oh, he missed completely with that shit. I was like, good lord.
I know. That was too funny.
Yo, get Jeff Jarrett off my TV too. I hate this.
Yes.
He's
literally holding back Jay Lethal. He's
Yes.
holding Jay Lethal back.
No, you got to do it right, guys. Oh, wow, slap nut appears.
And what happened with Cornette? They were in Kentucky. What the hell? Jarrett couldn't bring in Cornette on Wednesday? That would have been nice.
Why would Cornette? Why would he?
No, I know, but that would have been crazy pop. You know, that would have been crazy.
Cornette doesn't like AEW. That's the reason why he didn't do it.
Yeah, I know, but still, just fucking for one night. You know, shit.
Nah,
even if he shits on him,
he got too
he's
much
got heat.
You're not touching him.
Oh, is that bad? What are he doing? Sharing his wife again?
Remember what he said on
Jeff
NWA?
Jarrett, nah, that's Jeff Jarrett's job.
The fried chicken
Oh.
joke.
Oh yeah, still with that? Oh my god.
Yeah, why you think he hasn't been around? Like he said that he don't really want to be on the road no more. He's good like how
No, you said yeah.
But that could be cap. That could be cap because you're not gonna turn out a big check because you know they would they'd give him a big check.
Oh yeah.
Now Cornette is never going to work in wrestling ever again. He's all
Nor
talk.
should he. Good Lord.
After he pimp slapped Santino Marella, that was ball game over.
Jesus.
Man, Cornette should never work in wrestling again, to be honest with you. That man has never been able to be good in the wrestling business without somebody holding his hand.
I respect his knowledge.
And he was good.
I respect his knowledge, and when it comes to like old stuff, like from the 70s and 80s and 90s, and even a little bit of the early 2000s, like I appreciate his input, but he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about when it comes to modern day wrestling. He just doesn't.
Yeah.
That's because
he tries to give it a chance though.
That's because he's never evolved.
His rants were great on Raw. The Cornette rants were great on Raw back in the day.
He said that Tommaso Ciampa would never be shit, that Kevin Steen would never be shit, that El Generico would never be shit. He thought AJ Styles wouldn't be anything. He thought the Young Bucks.
He's talking about AJ?
He shitted on AJ too.
I never knew that. Oh, he's definitely tripping. Like the first time I see AJ wrestle, I knew he was gonna be a star.
He loves MJF though. That's one thing that
he's the reason. Yeah. He's the reason why Ciampa left Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor.
Really?
When Ciampa was a ring. Yeah, when Ciampa was in Ring of Honor, he was getting the Ziggler shit. It was always the off and on pushes, and it was like every time he was gonna get momentum, they would just cool him off because Cornette just thought that he just didn't have anything special. And so eventually Ciampa was like, "Fuck this," and he left the Indies for a bit. Was about to retire, and then around that time was when NXT transitioned to Black and Gold. He had a tryout match with Gargano. It was like a dark match. Triple H liked it, and then Triple H was like, "Okay, well, I can't give you a contract, but I can give you guys pay per appearance deals." And that's when the whole DIY thing started, and it just got over. And they were like the hottest thing going, for a bit there. Remember the little funny thing they were doing? Remember like when Bobby Roode first came in?
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, they played it music every time they saw him. That was good.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah, so I respect him though. He just doesn't know modern wrestling. He's also racist too, like because anytime he sees like any Japanese talent, he's always just making. Listen, I make jokes too, but he's very, very disrespectful to Japanese wrestlers.
Yo, knocking the fuck off is pretty funny.
Knocking the fuck off.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And Cornette needs to sit his ass down. If he's not ranting about the current talent, he's ranting about Vince Russo.
I like when he makes fun of Omega, Twinkle Toes, whatever he calls them and shit.
Yeah, Vince Russo legit actually has this written in his will that when he's dead, he wants to be cremated as soon as possible. So Cornette can't piss on his grave.
Oh my god.
But do you guys think that Cornette has...
Hold on, Black Saw. Henny God said his C day is next week. He's accepting all tithes and offerings.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god.
Do you guys think that Cornette has...
Go ahead, Black Saw. Go ahead.
But do you guys think that Cornette has some legitimacy because, or not legitimacy, but legitimacy as far as his beef with Russo, because Russo did get him fired from TNA.
I mean, Russo kind of did fuck up the wrestling business in a way, but at what point do you just like? It's like
hey, what y'all not gonna do is talk about my boy Cornette. Leave him alone.
I was talking about
shit.
Yeah, but didn't Cornette hate Russo because of the Owen Hart situation? I think
He
that
hated
was
him
when he
before
went
that.
back.
Remember, he
Yeah.
didn't like him. Like when he didn't like him because he knew that like when he became part of the writing team, that's when he didn't like him because he knew that he wasn't a diehard wrestling fan at first.
He hates
He
Laurinaitis.
wasn't.
There's places for guys like Russo. They said it before. To any listeners out there, you might have some young listeners.
Yeah, but
Russo's
he
booking
can't.
style was car crash booking and car crash style. But what exactly is car crash booking? Car crash booking is short match segment, not a short match segment, not a short match segment, over and over. So his booking style was basically to pace it up so fast that the viewer would not have time to change the channel to the other station, aka turn it to WCW. And he was part of the booking team when they were hot in like 97, 98, but as many others have said, it wasn't all Russo. Like he had help. You know, Jim
Right.
Ross was there,
Yeah.
Cornette
Yeah,
was
Vince.
there,
Yeah, Vince and JR.
Vince.
I
Right,
think
so-
he hated Cornette. I think he hated Russo when he got to WCW. And at that time, WWE had a small writing team. Like R said,
telling
why you need 40 people in a meeting for creative?
I'm telling you,
Right.
Scott, he
You
didn't
want-
like him. He didn't like him when he was in WWF. When he got down with the writing team, and when he was in WWF, he did not like Russo. He said so himself. And then with the whole the brawl, was it the brawl for all? Was that
Brawl
what it
for
was?
all.
If
Yeah.
you want to
He
hear
hated
Cornette,
because remember, he was like, "Yo, you done made the potential next world champion to look like a fucking joke."
Yeah,
He was like, "Well, make a new star." And Jim Cornette said, "I'm gonna fucking kill you."
and
if you want Cornette, if you want Cornette to commit serious mass murder, let Russo back at TNA and see what happens.
Also,
Oh,
he
God.
didn't like when Russo made fucking Dr. Death Steve Williams lose in the first round to a knockout. He was so pissed off about that.
That's what I was talking about that shit.
Wasn't that the
too.
quarterfinals? Not the first round.
The first
No,
round.
it wasn't the first round. I think Dr. Death made it to like the second round, right? Didn't he?
Yeah.
big quarters.
Wasn't it like the quarterfinals that year
Yeah.
against Bart Gunn? And then Bart Gunn's reward was that he got knocked into the year 2001.
And he was never the same. He was never the same after that.
Why would anybody want to get in the ring with Butterbean? That's a fat dude with punching power.
Well, he didn't have a choice in the matter.
Right?
No.
Breach of contract. But the fucked up thing is that they didn't even know that they had to fight Butterbean. They didn't even know that.
No, they didn't know. He wasn't
Nah.
prepared for that. That's why he got knocked silly.
And then Butterbean told the story on Jackass because Steve-O's got a podcast and he had Butterbean on there. This was not that long ago, like 4 or 5 years. Because I think Butterbean, didn't he make a cameo in that first Jackass movie, like him and Johnny?
He in one of them, yeah. I was one of them. Yeah, he was in one of them.
So he told the story to Steve-O, like when they were. So they filmed that like right around the time the Mania happened, and Knoxville was like, "Yo, where are you going later?" And Butterbean said, "Oh, I got to work this wrestling thing," and Knoxville was like, "Oh, you're a wrestler now?" And he was like, "No, it's a one-off." Like, "Oh, who you fighting?" Because Knoxville thought he was fighting like Holyfield, Tyson, or some big name. He was like, "Oh no, I'm fighting some wrestler named Bart Gunn." And Knoxville was like, "Who the fuck is that?" And Butterbean was like, "I don't know, but whoever he is, knocked him out." So like he didn't even know. Butterbean didn't even know. All he knew was that WWE paid him to have a boxing match against a wrestler, and so he just saw it as an excuse to just be like, because at that point boxing it wasn't dying, but it wasn't well.
Yeah.
Do you know
Yeah,
that Butterbean was a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 17 wins, 10 losses, 8 by knockout, 2 by submission. Like, wow.
I gotta look that up, Scott. Because
so he walked in that night with an agenda. It didn't matter who the opponent was. It could have been Stone Cold, and he still would have been like, "I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna knock somebody out." That's just how fucked up he was.
I
Well,
remember
he's a prize fighter.
He's on
I remember-
Wikipedia.
Fighter.
Like I remember the night boxing. Well, the night boxing was about to die, and it was the night when Golota faced Riddick Bowe, and he kept on blowing him, and then the riot happened in Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
See, that's what happens. Like I was like, oh my gosh, what the fuck is this?
What do you think of the fucking Tyson Fury match? What about that? See, that's why boxing, I never trust the judges. You got to knock the motherfucker out. Never go to the scorecards.
Like then I watched the second fight, and that was the greatest 3-punch low blow combination I've ever seen in my life.
Nakamura was taking notes. I know that.
I think that's the way Mike Tyson fought. He did not believe in going. He don't believe in letting the scorecard decide.
Yeah,
let's talk about the biggest robbery of all time. Pernell Whitaker against Julio Cesar Chavez.
Oh my God!
Damn.
I swear to God, the only reason why Chavez won because the whole judge team was all Hispanic.
No. It was because the fight was in Mexico, and if the judges went against Chavez, every single one of those judges would have been.
They would have
by the time
head chopped off.
So
you mentioned Tyson
was so disrespectful.
Well, you mentioned Tyson earlier, Scott. Tyson wasn't a showman. You know, he wasn't one of those. Oh, I'm going to give the fans a good show. Like, nah.
He's like, nah, I need to end this quick because my stamina not there.
Exactly, because he had no endurance. Like after the fourth round, Tyson
one fighter that gave him hell was Razor Ruddock. He went toe to toe with him 2 times. Both went going the distance, and he was throwing bombs at Tyson.
Like one of the sickest Mike Tyson quotes that I heard was he said that when I see the people sometimes I just want to stomp on their testicles.
Actually, my favorite one is
children. Fuck that.
Everybody has a game plan until they get punched in the mouth.
Yeah, that's it.
Nah, when he said I'm gonna eat your children and I'm
to Lex Lewis.
Eat his children and all praise to Allah. We gotta say that too.
Right, all praise to Allah, right?
I was just gonna say to any younger listeners out there, because I always see this question asked: the punch that Tyson gave Michaels at WrestleMania, was that a real punch? Yes,
actually, it was. Shawn Michaels was knocked the fuck out because
that was a real punch.
It was hard for him to pull back his punch, and when he hit him just an inch too close, and it really knocked him the fuck out.
That's fucking scary.
I'm surprised HBK woke up.
Right,
like, he had heat with Tyson.
Really nipped you, and you still got knocked.
He had heat with Tyson too. Michaels and Tyson had heat, so he was just looking for an excuse.
Oh yeah, Tyson said he did not have fun on that WrestleMania tour.
Right.
But yeah, Shawn Michaels was in a very dark place. They
did one of those little things. I wish they would do these. They don't do them anymore. They did one of those little outside press things, you know, like where they have like the ring set up outside and to advertise whatever the thing was, and you can find pictures of it.
Oh yeah, they had that. Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, I know what you're talking
about. I thought they still do WrestleMania access. They don't do that no more?
They did something. It was like a contract signing. It was like a contract signing with Austin and Michaels, and basically what it was a way to promote the show. Shawn and Triple H jumped Austin. Mike Tyson was there, but what some may not know is that Michaels almost no-showed because when he arrived in a limo or something, some fan, you know how it was 98, they were crazy back then. Some fan like threw a drink at Michaels and like it hit him in the face or something.
Oh yeah,
he was so. Yeah, so he was pissed, and he didn't want to go out there. So it was just Triple H, Tyson, and Austin. They were stalling. And they were waiting.
Wasn't it a battery or something that he threw at Michael?
You know what? I don't blame Shawn for that. I mean, you can heckle me, you can do anything you want, but if you throw a drink at me, I might forget that I'm a wrestler and might reach for the guy. That's why I laugh at Scott Hall.
Scott Hall brushed it off.
Oh yeah, Ron Artest.
Yeah.
Ron Artest ran in the crowd.
Combat sports and wrestling actually have a very long history together. Like I remember in
Yo,
90.
you remember that?
That was basically
y'all remember
what
that one
happened.
time? Y'all remember that one time when Sabu? I don't know what wrestling company he was in at the time, but he was walking to the ring and somebody snatched off his turban. And he
Oh,
went in
yeah.
the crowd and
Oh
Jump
yeah,
in the
yeah,
crowd.
yeah. He beat the shit out
Yeah.
of that guy.
Fuck yeah.
No,
That was basically what happened. So Tyson was mad that Sean stood them up, and that's where the story came from. Where Taker was what was he doing? He was taping up his fist
He
just in
taped his
case Sean
fist, yeah. Because HBK, he didn't want to do the job.
Tyson
Yeah,
ain't
good
worried
job.
about Tyson ain't got to worry about someone throwing something at him because them fans are scared of Tyson. Everybody knew Tyson was crazy. When he walked in the ring, he looked crazy.
That's why that little quote that Sean used to always say, "The Heartbreak Kid lays down for nobody."
Absolutely
the Heartbreak Kid laid down for absolutely nobody.
But Vince McMahon, that's all laid
Unless
out
there's
for
some hot shit.
Yeah.
And even Vince McMahon had to cover up for Shawn because after the WrestleMania match, they were supposed to have a press conference and Shawn didn't show up. And I'm like,
so many people don't know, man.
No.
So many younger fans don't know. To this day,
Vince got a lot.
Nobody has had the leeway with Vince that Sean has had.
And Vince had to cover it up and figure it out. And I'm like, dude,
not Hogan, not Brett, not Austin, not Cena,
was about to walk
Roman.
out.
No one has yelled at Vince like Sean would. Vince would just let it go.
What's good,
like a few years ago, well, not a few years ago.
That's right. Let's get them lights up, y'all. Let's get them lights up.
But when HBK was at his absolute craziest, Triple H was about to walk out on him.
Yeah, Triple H. He didn't speak to Shawn for an entire
number of years.
It took Kevin Nash to get Shawn Michaels to call Triple H.
Like Triple H almost walked out on Ric Flair when Ric Flair was going through his massive substance abuse problem.
You know what? I think a lot of it is I think Triple H was very frustrated that he was always the guy that had to put people in line.
He was, and
That's
he
because
nearly
at
got
the end of the day,
buried.
that's what he was, man. He was the water boy for the clique.
Hold on. Let's TKO go. Let's TKO.
I was just agreeing because Triple H was always the guy to hold everybody together. Everybody else was untouchable, and Triple H was always the guy holding the bag. He almost got buried for that shit too.
So that right there, I want to ask you: do you feel like that interview he did with JR was a shoot, and he was just throwing shots at everybody just to let out his frustration? And
perhaps
said, "Oh, I like this."
Yeah.
To the top.
The thing about that it gets criticism for, and I didn't know back then because I was younger and I wasn't allowed to watch ECW that much because it was too violent. But in later years, looking back, a lot of people said that whole game character was a ripoff of Shane Douglas, the franchise.
Shane Douglas.
And that seemed random at first until I started watching Shane Douglas stuff as I got older. And I was like, yeah, I can see it. The jacket, the hat, the muscles, the way he totally ripped off Shane Douglas.
Even having like Francine and shit like that, trying to wrestle.
Well, if things didn't happen the way it did, that gimmick would have went to Owen Hart, and then Shane Douglas, he gonna throw shots at Owen because that's the gimmick was gonna go to Owen. He's gonna become the game. And
Owen could wrestle.
Yeah,
that would have been stank.
Yeah, that would have been weird.
That would have been stank. I'm not the game. That doesn't even sound right.
The Nugget sounds better.
Bro, that's almost as bad as Nakamura getting Bobby Roode's glorious thing.
Oh God!
What the hell?
Are you serious?
I would pay to see that.
Bro, that was a real story. The original plan was to give Nakamura Bobby Roode's glorious theme.
Was it gonna say glorious in Japanese?
Was he gonna be a glorious jobber?
I had like women and shit bowing down on
jobbers, just like you said, where the fuck is Nagasaki? He ain't even there no more.
Nagasaki.
Mm.
Like,
You know what I mean? I just felt like
Nagasaki.
saying it to be funny.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Pearl Harbor.
He's on Nakamura was just there last week.
Yeah, but what is he?
He was there this week.
He was there
Yeah.
on Monday, as a matter of fact.
He was
You're
filling
right.
in at Benihana's.
What is he doing?
He's doing these cryptic
Hanging out
backstage
at catering?
interviews, taking shots at somebody.
Yeah.
I thought he was in a. I thought he was in
Thanks
a.
for reminding me, Scott. And then this fucking moron, Bozo Barrett, aka Wade Barrett, can sit there and say, "Yeah, Nakamura's tired of not getting opportunities." I'm like, what? Are you on drugs, sir?
No, R, I ain't gonna lie. Your rant about Big Show was the funniest shit I have seen. That was fucking
This is genuine.
Like as soon as I heard,
Well,
get this motherfucker off my TV.
Yo, this shit was years though, my dude. I'm talking about this motherfucker since like what 2015, around that time. Why is this dude still around?
yo, I'm
How
still
does
trying
you
to figure out
backstage?
how he survived. I'm still trying to figure out how he survived that fall at Halloween Havoc. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Because
Cobo Hall.
Big-
Yeah.
Oh, the Johnny.
Oh,
Giant.
God.
Well, I appreciate that, y'all.
The Giant and Yeti fucking Hogan.
The funniest thing is when I seen him fall, I was watching a pay-per-view through the squiggly lines because my parents.
The Yeti,
Jesus.
the Yeti, and and Big Show freaking gangbanged Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Shinsuke knows all about the panel's back. I bet.
Yeah, that was the first porn I saw.
Oh.
Luger finished them
Oh my
off.
god.
I'm telling you, this dude Nakamura
That was the funny thing. I'm like,
kick
Luger with the
motherfuckers in the
Dungeon
balls and look at their backs.
Luger with the Dungeon of Doom doing the torture rack. I was so confused.
Oh god.
Luger is like, yo, Luger, they put him in the most retarded stables. Why you put him in
Hey,
the
speaking
Dungeon
of
of
Luger,
Doom?
speaking
Why
of
they put
Luger,
him-
he was on. Luger
Why they
was
put him
on
in
the
the
bump
Wolfpack?
this week. It was nice to see Luger again. Lexi.
Oh,
Yeah,
Luger-
but they forgot to ask him one
In a
question, right?
wheelchair, man.
Honestly,
Luger made an appearance?
Honestly, I
Is
think
Luger-
He was there.
I think he
Is
was in the
Luger in the Hall
Wolfpack
of
because
Fame?
Sting said that's the
No.
only way he would have
No,
joined the
he should be
Wolfpack.
though.
Yeah, you should.
He forgot to answer one question, how much he benches, you know.
I don't know.
What do you
Probably
bench?
Man,
He
I'm
probably
gonna
benches
tell-
25
I'm
pounds
gonna
nowadays because my God.
Dude, Luger versus
That's
the T-shirt is one of the funniest wrestling videos of all time. Luger versus the
20
T-shirt.
pounds of- 20
Man,
pounds
I'm gonna
of
tell you one
Luger
thing.
next.
Lex Luger had the best physique in 1991 when he was a world heavyweight champion.
Shit, before
Yeah,
that,
Luger was great. You know, a lot of modern day wrestling fans, they look back at stuff and they make fun of Luger, and you know, Luger, you know, he's done his fair share of unfortunate stuff, but you know, Luger, he's definitely one of my favorites. He's definitely one of my favorites. He set the standard. He set the table for the Monday Night War. He was the first person that fired the first shot. He was also one of the first wrestlers to show that there's no guarantee, and he still got over. And 96, 97 to this day, especially like 97 Luger was like one of the most over baby faces I've ever seen ever.
He should have been the third man for the NWO if Hogan didn't want to do it.
And then came Hulk Hogan's politics, and that killed his shit.
I would say one thing about Luger.
The most fucked up part about Luger.
Go ahead, Black Star.
Like the most fucked up part, about the process of Luger was that Luger just couldn't get right. The drug problem, the steroid problems, him killing Miss Liz, like every.
Don't say that. You don't know that for sure.
Come on now.
Let's be real. I think Liz wasn't the same after the divorce, and she got into those drugs on her own.
Yeah,
you think so?
Yeah, but Luger provided them.
I think so. That's more. I guess you can say it's a little bit more accurate because they was both using heavy.
And here's the thing: Elizabeth turned into a freak when she started hanging out with Ric Flair.
Right? She saw
the woman in Flair.
Her tits came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I used to love watching. I used to love watching Mean Gene No Cell Woman. That was great.
Yeah, woman. Yeah.
When he came out in a gurney, when Ric Flair came out in a gurney, he's just taking a cat nap. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. So let me tell you, Elizabeth definitely met Space Mountain. It was a lot easier getting on than getting off.
There you go. I swear.
Come
Oh,
on now.
Lord.
Every woman, every
Look
chick
here.
in wrestling gotta be a slut to this dude Scott.
I'm just saying, man. Ain't nothing wrong
Molly
with
Holly's not safe. Shit.
Well, in his defense, they
Oh,
kind of
Art, if
were.
you
back
just think
then.
about it, you know how many women will get to go to their grave and say, I got to lay in bed with prime Ric Flair when he was styling and profiling.
Shit, you trying to get in bed with him now?
Nah, you don't get in bed with no 89
Yeah.
Look, you'd be surprised.
Every
Rick,
every
I'll be
week,
surprised if Rick is still pulling bitches.
Better have a
every
defibrillator with
week,
them.
Ric Flair.
Freaking Al
Yeah.
Pacino.
Every
Al
single week during
Pacino
the
got a
war.
29-year-old girlfriend pregnant. Come on now.
Oh,
Ric
geez.
Flair?
Like every single year during the, or like every single Monday night during the war, Ric Flair was good for at least one funny promo.
Oh yeah.
That noodle don't work no more, ballet. See him in noodle.
Oh, God. Man, if Al Pacino can still pull 29-year-olds to this day at 82, good Lord.
Yo, I heard you gotta start paying child support now. 30 racks a year,
Yeah.
30 racks a month.
What?
That's what happens when you
Yeah.
when
He's got it.
you a sugar daddy. These chicks out here turning sugar daddies into a sport now.
See, and maybe in that regard, maybe Cena is the greatest of all time because he always pulls out at two.
Pulls out at two.
Wait a minute.
He definitely made sure he's like,
Wait,
look,
wait.
I'm not
Who's
trying to
paying-
get married. I'm not trying to have no kids right now.
Who's paying $30,000 in child support a month?
Al Pacino.
Al Pacino.
Oh shit.
That's what happens. But that's
That
what
shit
happens
ain't
when you
nothing,
go
though.
after these.
Al
Nah,
Pacino,
but that's what happens when you
He's
go
got
after
money.
these
he
young
got like what,
chicks.
200 million?
I think
Yeah,
he's got money.
I think he volunteered to pay that. Like some of them, like, nah, give him 30,000 a year. Shit, fuck it.
Man, that's what
Why
you get.
anyway?
That's what happens when you go after these young chicks, though.
That Ric Flair TNA promo when he said, we said, kiss stealing, wheeling down, who can kiss any woman, even that fat one, and make her cry.
That's my
That shit he did with Jay Lethal was forever.
Oh, that was
That's what
Yeah.
I was talking about.
Oh God, that shit will be forever funny.
He was like, hey, look
hey.
at this, girls.
And he pointed,
He's
and he
like,
pointed,
hey,
Wow, that's
I
my
spoke-
line. That's my
I
line.
spoke to
That's
your
my
girl,
line.
and she said, "Hey, I tried the old guys, but the young guys a lot quicker, younger, and
and the 60-minute man.
Wow!
Nigga said, what he said? He was like, yo, what he said?
See, just
Look
thinking about that,
at-
man. The more I
look
think
at
about it,
the-
the more I think about it, the more I'm just kind of scratching my head. Them talking about TNA wrestling is back. No, the fuck it's not.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Like I said, if
Could
they don't,
you-
the number
could
one
you
thing, the
imagine?
main thing is 6 sides. If they don't bring back, they said it was gonna come back in January though. We gotta give them-
Even if they bring back the 6 sides, it still ain't gonna be TNA.
Nope,
Yeah, you're
because
right, you're right.
because Giselle Shaw's gonna be wrestling a male, and you know how that goes.
Giselle Shaw gonna be wrestling Sonny Kiss next week for that knockout title.
Yeah,
Giselle
Please
Shaw
don't
look
tell
cute.
me they really gave the title to Sonny Kiss.
No, they didn't.
No,
I'm just.
I heard Sonny
speaking
Kiss is not even signed.
He
He
is.
probably.
Sonny Kiss just did that appearance. Just did that
No,
appearance
he's signed.
at,
He's signed.
Alpha Glory.
He's
He
signed.
just got signed recently.
I'd rather have Sunny D. Fuck that.
So do I.
Sonny D, no, I'd rather
Purple
have Sunny
stuff.
Light.
Purple
Sunny Light.
stuff.
Remember Sunny D? That shit don't taste like real orange. That shit tastes like
No.
syrupy sugar.
You didn't have to refrigerate that shit. It was so bad.
Yeah, Sunny Delight. Sunny Delight actually tasted like oranges.
But seriously, man, I have to wake up at fucking 7:00 in the fucking morning to watch fucking Game Day.
Yo, what time is Crown Jewel?
10 a.m.
For you,
10
it's 10
a.m.
a.m.
1 o'clock
For
East
me,
Coast.
It's
Wow.
1 o'clock on the East
Yeah,
Coast.
because
for
I'm
me.
in the Midwest.
So you're at noon. So yours noon.
Oh,
Yo,
just
this-
Noon's not your time.
At least you guys are in the
1 hour
groove.
difference.
Yo, this
You
is
guys are in your
crazy though.
groove. I have to wake up and be alert by the time the show comes on.
No, check
everybody
this
is
out.
alert.
I think
probably
the
wouldn't
wrestlers
watch
were
it, though.
still wrestling in the States. So imagine they gotta hop on a plane right now just to fly to Saudi Arabia.
My
First
dude,
off,
they're in
SmackDown
Saudi
was
they
Arabia
flew,
now.
they flew
SmackDown
there
was
on
a huge
Thursday.
show
They
tonight.
flew there last week.
Cena's been there
Yeah.
since Tuesday.
Yeah, they flew there
Yeah, wasn't
last
it
week.
pre-taped?
Okay,
Was it SmackDown
so
pre-taped?
they actually
Yeah,
allowed the
SmackDown
women
was
to show
pre-taped
skin.
tonight.
That's
That's
a
why.
new one.
Well, SmackDown was pre-taped, so they
I was
definitely
gonna
flew
say,
out
yeah, it
there
had to be
early.
pre-taped.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Just
The
making
week
sure.
before.
They always do that. They don't wait to
Yeah.
you know how long
Fuck
that
that.
flight is? They can't leave
They're gonna
on
wrestle
Friday.
on. They're gonna
They
wrestle
gotta
in
go
the
there on
plane.
Saturday.
They're gonna wrestle in the
16-hour
plane.
flight.
Oh god.
Play Ride from Hell Part 2.
Motherfuckers gotta
Where's
the
Regal?
airport gotta
They
be
got
at
Regal.
the airport gotta be at the venue. As soon as they land, they gotta go right in the ring.
I bet you
Yeah.
that flight is mad garbage now. All they got is soft drinks, no alcohol, nothing.
Oh, jeez.
God.
What's up with this Alicia? What do you think about this Alicia Taylor announcer shit? Nobody not saying nothing about her.
Well,
All right.
she's from NXT. I
Yeah, she's
remember
the
her,
NXT chick, yeah.
but
Yeah, she's
everybody
been around for a minute, but it's
but
like Samantha Irvin's getting all the shine.
yeah, everybody's in love with Samantha Irvin. And it's
She's
only
good.
because-
Don't let's
Irvin
not
is
get it
fucking
fucked up.
great. You kidding me?
And it's
Samantha
a-
Irvin is she's really good.
and it's her Instagram page that really got people going crazy over her.
I'm old school. Just give me Howard Finkel. The
Oh, isn't that the one that's dating
Oh,
Ricochet?
man,
She dating
we all-
Ricochet?
Yeah,
the
that's
way the way the Fink said Razor Ramon was probably like the funniest shit ever.
Razor.
Razor Ramon.
Hey, Ballet, that dance is getting over, Ballet. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm starting to see a lot of motherfuckers post that dude dancing.
Man,
Oh
listen,
my God.
if the Acclaim can get scissoring over, Daniel Garcia can get a dumb dance over. Come on.
Look here.
Well, the thing is, he got to do more than the dance. He got to go through a whole character overhaul. That's what he's missing. He has some
Yeah,
shit
He
to
needs
get
to go
over.
back
House
to
Snow
the.
got a
is
head
messing with
mannequin
my
over.
boy Daddy Magic.
Exactly.
Okay?
Al Snow got a fucking head mannequin over. Anything can get
Harry
over.
Saturn got a fucking mop over.
Chris
Moppy.
Jericho got a,
But
Chris Jericho got a scarf and a
it was
list
more
on.
than
That
the
was
mannequin,
punishment.
though. Because everybody loves head.
Jericho got
We
a
all love
Yeah.
head.
and Jericho got a list. Jericho got a list and a scarf over. Come on.
Yeah.
Didn't Chavo Guerrero get a broom over?
I don't know.
No.
And this dude, remember Perry Saturn? Come back to me, Moppy.
Yeah, Moppy.
Oh,
That was
God.
punishment. Too. That was
Yeah,
that was
He
punishment.
made it work. That was the most
Because Saturn
popular
beat the
he
dog.
ever was in WWE when he had Moppy.
He
That's
did
because Saturn
Yeah.
beat the dog shit out of
He did-
some
he did
jobber.
something to piss off.
Yeah, he
Vince
beat the
McMahon.
shit out of the jobber and got
So
punished. No.
So he gave Perry Saturn on mop and Terry Reynolds as his valet. I wouldn't complain. Shit.
No.
Like he beat the
He
dog
ain't
shit out of
get-
some jobber.
He
He
ain't
chose
getting
the
no
mop.
push
Remember, he
after,
chose the mop over her.
he ain't getting no push after that, so it didn't matter.
I don't care. The best was Jacqueline and Terry Reynolds with Stasiak meat.
Oh,
Meat.
God.
Vince
Oh,
loved that.
meat.
What, he,
Yes.
That was the dumbest gimmick ever. That was so dumb.
Man,
Yeah,
let me
but
tell
he
you
was.
something. Jacqueline
remember
and
she was going through the miscarriage?
Jacqueline
shit.
and Terry,
Yeah.
Jacqueline and Terry on the show were just nothing but titties just flopping everywhere.
Titties.
Of
See, now
course
you
it
could,
was.
I truly believe you could do an Ebony Ivory tag team, but social media will like lose their fucking minds. But it can totally work.
Man, social media lose their mind over everything. It's selective outrage with them motherfuckers.
Like
Jacqueline was cool with
just for a one
Sullivan.
night thing, I would love to see Bianca and Charlotte become tag team champions and call them Ebony and Ivory. Oh my god, I'd love to see it. I'd love to
It's
see
like
it.
they teasing that shit. You see that like they teasing that because they always
Nah, a better
tag
one.
team matches.
A better one, in my opinion, would have been Mercedes Moné and Sky Blue.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
That's
Lord.
that's even more random.
That really
Right?
is.
That's
Hey,
incredibly
hey,
random.
Hey,
What
you
the
know
fuck?
what? You know what? Pair Daddy Magic with think what's a hot chick on AEW? That would be a good gimmick.
The bunny.
Sky Blue.
Anna Jay.
This is a
Anna
fantasy
Jay.
book for you. You the one that brought it up.
I'm shocked they ain't put Anna Jay with Jungle Boy when he turned heel. I mean, that is his
Man,
yeah.
girl.
Where the fuck is Jungle Bum? He's still on.
I don't know.
This dude
He
is
might
still
be serving.
suspended, but rightfully
He might,
so though.
he might be
I'm not
serving
mad. I'm not
suspension.
mad at him being suspended for this long
They
because
might fuck
His
around.
suspension
They
is
might
reportedly
fuck
over.
They might fuck around
Yeah.
and fire his ass. You never know.
His suspension is
remember
reportedly over.
he asked multiple bosses and they told him no, and he still did what he did.
That's his own fault. They might fuck around and fire him. You never
Like
know.
He may just, or he may quit. You never know.
Like my stance on this. They should have both been fired.
Dude, more and more of the stories of like WWE rejecting Punk. He's gonna end up being the one in the devil mask. This whole thing is a fucking work. I'm telling you, it's a fucking work.
Punk wearing the devil mask to help MJF.
Yeah, he's gonna. It's either that or Tony Khan's gonna be the devil mask. I want to see that. That'd be fucking hilarious.
You know
It
what?
was me all along.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did bring back.
It was me, Maxwell. Oh
Now,
shit!
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Punk did come back too. Because where else?
Because the firing of Punk didn't make. You know what didn't make sense about Punk? Why would Tony Khan go out there and say he fired Punk? WWE never did that. You never aired dirty laundry on live TV. So that's why I don't believe it. Who did they ever fire live on air?
What do you mean, Sasha Banks and Naomi? They aired that on.
They said they left the company. They never said they were fired. They just said they walked out of the company.
And that's WWE though. That's the thing. You talking about WWE? You talking about AEW? That's two completely different companies.
And I know, but still, wrestling, you never hear that, like a firing announced live or something.
And think about it. To be fair,
and hold on, give me 1 second. And if it is a work, what's the payoff? What will be the payoff?
And then, well
at least
heel Punk, and then maybe fucking heel aligns himself with MJF, and then they go from there.
But why would?
At least they allowed them to stay home and collect a paycheck.
Mystery angles like this, I never dig too deep in because the people that are booking it are usually just making it up as they go. The Black Scorpion in WCW, the Higher Power.
Oh, God, Flair. Flair.
You know, so.
Oh,
man,
God.
I stand by what I said last week. That Higher Power shit is where the Ministry storyline
died.
Fell off.
It did.
Right.
It died.
Right.
Man, can we?
You son of a bitch.
Can we just
speaking of the higher power, Christopher Daniels was like rumored to be it. Where was he wrestling back in that time? Was he wrestling Impact or something?
Ring of Honor.
No, he was
Ring of Honor. Okay. ROH. Okay.
Can we make a whole show of just Ric Flair screwing over Sting?
It's not the one with the Horseman. He beat him up in a match with a tag match.
Because I'm telling you, Sting is a fucking idiot.
Yo,
Like
Sting
trusted Ric
take
Flair
a
a
drink.
second time. Ric
Yo,
Flair
everybody
fucking-
take a shot at how many times Sting got stabbed in the back.
Ric Flair
They're gonna repackage him to fucking Julius Caesar. Been stabbed.
Ric Flair fucking ran.
Remember that, right? They was gonna repackage Ric Flair to what? He was gonna be
Spartacus.
Socrates or
Spartacus.
Yeah, Socrates or something. Yeah, Socrates. Yeah.
I think it was Spartacus. I think it was.
Jesus.
No.
Flair was like, fuck that. And he called Vince. He was like, hey, I'm coming up north to New York and I'll bring the belt with me.
The railroad champ.
Yeah, exactly.
Sting kicked out of the Horseman. Yo, hold on. Let me read all these. Here, Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, Brian Pillman on Sting after Halloween Havoc. Ric Flair turns on Sting after tag. Sting kicked out of the Horseman.
It's like, why would you even want to be a horseman? These motherfuckers was fucking with you for like what?
Like
multiple
Sting?
years, like 5,
Like
6
Ric
years,
Flair?
and you want to join them? Like this dude is
Like
fucking
Ric
retarded.
Flair fucking sprinted to the apron. He gets the tag. Ric Flair walks to the opposite corner, runs back, and slugs Sting in the face.
I
just watched that clip yesterday.
Oh, excuse me.
It's like, how can you be that? It's even in his song. His song tells you that he's a dumbass.
But this is my first time I guess talking about it. So the thing about Flair was that, TK wanted to sign him a while back, but he didn't because of the Dark Side of the Ring thing, and what confused me about that Dark Side of the Ring
Well,
episode.
you're right. You all right.
Yeah. Because the idea was he was going to be Andrade's manager, which probably would have worked out.
You're right. You're right.
Right, but what confused me about the Dark Side of the Ring thing was maybe I'm just a fucking nerd. I don't know. I never understood the reaction to that episode because I thought that Plane Ride from Hell was pretty common knowledge. I mean, I knew about that like since fucking 2006, 2005. So,
but here's the thing.
Fans, though. That's
here's the thing. When you get a woman on the show,
give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, Scott. Like we hardcore wrestling fans, we been know about that. You know what I mean? Like that shit. Like when it comes to Dark Side of the Ring, well, when it comes to most of those episodes, that's really catered towards the casuals.
Yeah.
And let's come back to Scott's diabolical hating of women. Go ahead.
No, and here's the thing: once you get a woman on the show and she gets her story and she starts crying, companies are not going to want to be associated with anybody that's so-called sexually assaulted or allegedly.
No, you said it wrong, Scott. You said it wrong. A white woman.
Oh, shit.
There you go.
Make it clear.
Well, here's the thing. That was white on white crime, so that's on them.
Yeah, so that was
but I ain't gonna lie, I do believe her. I believe her because this ain't the only story we heard that Ric Flair was on some fuck shit.
Oh yeah, especially with the helicopter dick.
So that was what got me, and then the other thing that got me was because that episode was delayed because of COVID, and so a lot of those interviews were done like in isolation. I was never the biggest Tommy Dreamer fan. I mean, he was all right, but
Tommy
what
Dreamer
got me was Dreamer said that dumb shit, and I was like, dude,
Mm-hmm.
you had time to think about what to say, and that's what you said. Like,
Tommy Dreamer,
and I flamed him on that shit.
You should have known. You should have known. First off, you should have known that Flair was going to come back the second Tommy Dreamer came back and won the Internet Championship at Impact. Was like, yeah, Flair's coming back.
And that's another reason why motherfuckers look at Impact crazy. It's like,
that's
yo,
why,
y'all suspending him or whatever the case may be from before, and y'all reward him with the Internet Championship when he comes back. This is shit that motherfuckers be talking about with you fucking dudes.
And check this out. X-Pac was the only one that was smart enough to realize to watch what he said on that interview. He's like, I'm about to criminate myself.
But the thing is, this dude wasn't even there. Bobby Dreamer wasn't even in the company at that time. Why are you talking on that issue?
Exactly.
He's fucking stupid.
Wait, was he on the plane at least?
No, he wasn't even in the company.
As far as I know, he wasn't. No.
Yeah,
he wasn't even there. He wasn't even thought of. Why are you talking about that shit? Oh, we all need to do that. We all used to whip out our cops.
Wait. He was with the company. Technically, he was signed because he was part of the ECW purchase.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
That happened. That shit happened before then.
Was it?
Yeah.
The plane ride from hell. No, the plane ride from hell was in 2002. He would have been there.
Yep, that was after ECW got put. Still, Dreamer, shut the fuck up. Why would you even want to get on that? Why would you want to be? How much did they pay your dumb ass to fucking incriminate yourself?
Real quick though, is Trevor Adams coming to heel
over there, Nate?
Wait, what?
Is Trevor Adams coming to heel?
Hold on, give me 1 second. It's starting to echo over there.
What's
Nate.
up?
It's echoing, Nate.
Oh, you know what? I had Google open. I was looking up the plane ride from hell. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Yeah, just when you do,
It should be closed out now.
When you open up a new tab, just put it on mute. That's all.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Big ups to my girl B Fab trying to holler at my boy Bobby Lashley. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
B Fab.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's the best they could come up with. All right.
She got to do something. Like, what is she gonna do? She can't wrestle.
You ain't gonna allow something. You ain't gonna allow Jay Cargill around Montez Ford, are you?
So, what about Top Dollar? What is he doing? Is he working at Family Hour?
In the stable right now. Jay Cargill.
Jay's on Raw.
Her right now.
Jay's gonna be on Raw. So her and Bobby Lashley, they're not gonna be anywhere near each other.
So B-Fab's gonna be okay because let's be real. You really think Montez Ford will screw it up and he got Bianca Belair for B-Fab? Yeah, we good. You ain't got nothing to worry about.
There's one small problem with
Bianca Belair is tied up in the storyline already. She can't.
There's
just
one small problem with your
randomly.
assessment. With your assessment, my guy. Those two will be traveling on the road together. So there's no way he'll be alone with B-Fab even for a second.
That's what I said. But please, let's be real. Montez Ford ain't with.
Why does
Montez
everybody
Ford
gotta
never
have sex with
on
you? What is
Bianca.
going on, man?
Montez would never cheat on Bianca Belair.
You think just because she's gonna be with these motherfuckers automatically, this dude's gonna have sex with B-Fab? Come on, my dude. Damn.
No. You gotta think of it this way. So when these wrestlers get paired up and they spend time.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, when you spend time, shit like that.
Those two won't be on the road together.
Every single wrestler.
Yeah,
every wrestler.
always
I'm
together.
just saying the record.
You spend a lot of time on. You're gonna end up fucking her.
All right, that was good.
But be real. Yeah, but let's be real though.
Edge
Yeah,
and
but let's
Lita,
be real. You really think
Triple
Taz
H
is
and
gonna?
Stephanie McMahon? I'm just saying.
Yeah, but you really think Taz is gonna leave Bianca Belair for B-Fab? Come on now.
Why can't Angelo Dawkins or whatever or Bobby Lashley? Why has it to be Montez? Why has it to be Taz?
Because neither one of them like black girls, man.
But Scott.
Right
But Scott, here's the problem.
How do you know that? What are you talking?
Whoa.
No.
But Scott, here's the problem with your assessment, though.
Gene over there.
Like, here's the problem with your assessment, though. Bianca's on the same show with Montez.
And they about to have a sitcom together on Hulu. So.
Exactly. There's no way.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
And besides, Montez leaving Bianca for B-Fab would be a downgrade.
That's what I'll say. You ain't got to worry about it.
Hell yeah.
That's why I say you ain't got to worry about it.
I mean, if it's the standard, I guess he has a thing for chicks with long hair. I don't know. Who knows? I'm more of a short hair guy myself, personally. Hair gets in the way.
Go from Popeye's chicken to banquet.
Did they really torture us with?
We all love head. Who doesn't love head?
Did they really torture us with Shotzi and Charlotte Flair in a match?
Oh God.
The grade on that match was an F.
Wait, did they wrestle each other? Wait, did they?
No,
they
wrestled for tag champs.
Oh God.
Oh.
Which is still a thing for some reason.
They gave
Just give the titles. Just give the titles to the unholy union and call it a day.
Yeah,
the unholy union should have never lost.
What they should do is fucking get a dumpster and throw them in there. That's what they should do.
Yeah.
The unholy union should have never lost them tag titles. Good Lord, man.
What you said, Toe?
I said what they should do is find a dumpster and throw those straps in there.
Yeah.
Nah, they gotta give us
start drinking faster in that match.
I don't think Default won those titles yet. The Default.
They only have two legit women's tag teams: the Unholy Union and those other.
It's what we were talking about before. I've said this before, and I'll continue to say this one. And it's not a problem in WWE. It's a problem just with society today. And I'm not trying to rant or anything. Like, I'm all about girls getting equal opportunity, but there's just some shit the girls can't do. If you have a roster of chicks that can support the roster, by all means, do it. Don't just do shit.
A roster of chicks that can support the roster.
Right. WWE, what they do is they're doing this participation trophy bullshit where it's like everything the guys have, the girls have. But it's like, if your roster is not built up enough to have it, don't do it. Their roster is not built up enough to have 2 women's titles. Their roster is not built up enough to have tag titles. Their roster isn't even built up enough to have their own Rumble.
Man,
to have a legit Royal Rumble, you need to have the women's to have a legitimate Royal Rumble. Because how it used to be is, for the sake of argument, let's pretend the brand split actually means something, which it doesn't. Let's pretend it does. 15 talents from Raw, 15 talents from SmackDown. They can't do that. What they'll do is they'll take talents from Raw, talents from SmackDown, a few NXT folks, a few legends making cameos, a few one night. They don't have the roster for it. They don't. Like, stop this fake female empowerment bullshit.
Just like that women's
according to reports, Toph, There won't be a women's war game, so you.
Well, that's a step in
Why
the right
would
direction, I
That's
guess.
why would
That's
there
the one
be?
thing I'll
And
always
why
give
would
TNA.
they?
So
That's the
if
one
you
thing
would,
I'll always give TNA Impact. They always treated their women's division like it actually fucking makes sense. They never
Like
gaslit
equals.
about. They never gaslit
So-
you, and even though their knockouts
I
division
noticed
isn't
something.
perfect.
I noticed something.
What's
I
up?
think Rich Holland fucked his arm up
What?
Who?
Oh, for real.
during
Rich
that
Holland fucked up his arm.
that hardcore match with these dudes. Pretty bummy.
yeah,
Pretty bummy.
Pretty bummy.
but you know what you was just saying. If you're gonna do a Hell in a Cell match with women, you got to get someone like Thunder Rosa in that match. She can handle being in that.
What the fuck happened?
Wait, what?
Is she still signed to AEW? She never got released, right?
She's doing
No,
I know
she's a
she's still there.
commentator, dude.
She's doing
She's a
Spanish
commentator.
commentary for them.
Yeah.
Danhausen looks
Well,
like
on Collision or something.
No,
Danhausen looks
No,
like
in
he's had.
general, like
No,
Danhausen
she
looks
does
like
Spanish
he's had enough.
commentary for all their shows.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Danhausen
yeah,
looks like he's
so
had
she's
enough.
good.
Like he's had enough of the bullshit from Tony Khan.
Yo, Daniel Garcia just challenged MJF for the title too.
Yeah, that was
Okay,
that was a good promo. I liked it.
Yo, they really stacking the odds against MJF. Like you got a bunch of challenges left and right.
Well, he's
It's good. That's what it should be because when you're a
What
champion,
did you guys think of that match last week with
Well,
Omega?
he's taking on tag teams
No,
by
that match with
himself.
Omega was nice.
They can run the risk
Yeah.
of him being overbooked because you can't be beating up two people at once now. Come on.
But to me, that's how it should be.
only-
If you're
but
the
you
world
remember back-
champion, everybody should
Remember
want a
back
piece
in
of
the
you.
days when you was a champion, you had a target on your head. If you wasn't getting,
Yeah.
if you wasn't wrestling, you was getting attacked.
Right. What they're
Yeah.
doing
Yeah,
with
remember
MJF is
when you was undisputed champion in WWE, you was on both shows. You had to be
Yeah.
on both shows. Raw
And
and
everybody
they're
SmackDown.
wanted
doing
to
what
kick your
they're what
ass.
they're doing with MJF is they're doing the whole WWF '97 thing. Remember, like in '97, it was like a certain circle of guys, and like they were all pissed off. It was like Bret, Austin, Shawn, Sid, Taker, Vader, and like whoever was the champion was like a marked man. Everybody, that's what they're doing with MJF. Like everybody's coming after him. I think it's cool because if you're a world champion, like first of
You
all,
gotta have
everybody should want to take.
challenges. Yeah.
Right. Everybody
Yeah,
should
well, they got-
want to take the belt off of you. That's
The
what
only-
I
They
know. I've
got some
complained.
nice.
I know.
well,
I know.
think
I've
they
complained
got
about
some-
Roman, but that's kind of like my big issue with Roman is there should be a lot of people who should be like, "Hey, yo, like, there's too many people on the roster who are just like who are passive about like why hasn't Bobby Lashley never lost the WWE title? He never lost. He was never pinned, and
Yeah,
he's
Did he
just
lose it on a triple threat?
No,
No, he lost it in
got
an
hurt
elimination
the
chamber.
Elimination chamber.
And he
Yeah.
didn't even
Yeah, like
compete.
Lashley
he
should
didn't
want the
even
smoke
compete in
with
the damn
Roman.
thing.
Lashley should want the smoke with Roman. Sheamus should want the smoke with Roman. AJ Styles should want the smoke. There's too many people who are just like they're just chill. Like that makes
Bro,
no sense to me.
Bro, AJ
So,
Styles
Mark,
was
I don't wanna
supposed to
piss you
fight
off.
Roman at Crown Jewel.
AJ's
Sean,
hurt. That's the reason why.
I don't want to piss you off, but I'm just gonna say it. The best title booking they had was 2007 when John Cena was the champion. Everybody wanted to take his head off, especially Umaga when he had that last man standing.
I'm
Yo,
not
Umaga
mad at
beat the
I know.
hell
I
out of
think
Yeah.
you just
That's
get
fine.
tired of
That's
hearing the
fine.
name
That's
John
fine.
No,
Cena.
that's fair. That's fair.
I was
Yeah.
fucking with
No,
Cena
no,
at that
no.
time.
No,
Yeah,
you ain't
I'm
wrong.
not mad at that.
I just
Bulldozer.
appreciate the fact that MJF is champ, and it's not one of those reigns where it's like he's only feuding with whoever his challenger is at the time. Like, no, like there's like literally like 10 different people that all want him dead. Like that's how it should be.
He's got like
So,
great
Yeah.
contenders coming
MJF
after.
versus Wardlow.
Right.
Ballet
Switch him
trolling.
You may
Yeah.
not like
Yes,
Wardlow,
Ballet.
but there's a
Yes,
story.
Ballet.
You know why
Right.
Wardlow's in the
Stop trolling,
match? Because of the
Ballet.
story.
Elliot,
Right.
Ballet,
AEW is
keep
not
the
perfect, but they're
energy. I
doing
like
that right.
that.
They're
Go,
doing the
go,
concept
go,
of like
go,
of a
go,
world
go,
champion
go,
being a
go,
marked
go,
man.
go,
I want to see
No,
more of
but
that
real
in
quick,
WWE.
but real quick though, the only thing that I didn't like about the MJF versus Kenny Omega match was that there was absolutely no build to it. What two
No.
weeks of build?
You know
Yeah.
what? You know why? I agree, but
You know
they
what?
only did
I
that
do agree
match
with that, too.
because they only did that match because again,
For
Kenny
spur of the moment.
Omega had the record, and now he
I
doesn't.
know, but
they should have built. They definitely should have built towards.
I just think they're not
Like,
the kind
I
of
get the
company.
fact-
They're not the kind of company to brag about records like that. They probably
But
forgot about it.
personally, I get the fact that I'm all for it. Like Kenny Omega's
Mhm.
trying to snatch the belt back before he before he breaks his record, and we get a pay-per-view caliber match for free TV. I'm all for that.
But at least have a countdown.
It definitely
I'm for it too, because another thing too, TK can be he can be too conservative with his booking. Like, not everything has to be an epic pay-per-view match. Every now and then, because there was a lot of shit on the table. I mean, I don't care that he's gone, but there's a lot of shit on the table with Cody. There was a lot of matches we never got because TK was too conservative, and Cody was wasting his time fighting fucking bums like QT Marshall for whatever fucking reason.
Oh God!
There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff with Punk. There's a lot of stuff with Punk we didn't get. So a lot of times TK can be a little too conservative. It's like, it's okay to give you like a legitimate like first time match ever on free television every now and then. Like,
hey, yo,
I'm
TK,
okay with it.
can we get John Morrison away from QT Marshall like today?
What is he doing?
Yo,
QT's got to know where the bodies are buried, man. That's all I got for you. He's got to know.
Bro, y'all know I fuck with John Morrison, but he is way too good to be around this man. Like,
because that's Johnny. What the fuck we gonna call him now?
Johnny Nitro, Johnny AEW, Johnny
Johnny Elite.
Yeah, just pick a name.
They call him Johnny TV.
Just dig in the jar,
Johnny Carson
dig in the
2.0.
jar and pick a name like a raffle ticket.
Everywhere he goes, it's a different last name with him. He's known as Johnny TV. Like, what?
The funniest iteration of that name was Johnny Impact.
No, I didn't like that one. I was more
for the pure.
My favorite one is the Johnny Nitro, and Vince McMahon was like,
I like Johnny Nitro.
We can't have Nitro as the last name.
John Morrison, like when he was ECW champion, that was a nice run.
No, but I like Johnny Impact for the pure reason that Austin Aries just shitted on him on his last
fuck.
You know what Now, what I like is Johnny Mundo from Lucha.
There we go.
Lucha Underground run was great. That was his best run.
You see what I wrote there, damn it, Johnny Mundo.
Johnny Mundo, exactly.
Telemundo.
That was his best run for sure.
Yo, he was a beast on Lucha Underground. And bro, TK, you got his
wife. We're gonna talk about it, Ballet. We're gonna talk about the Crown Jewel card.
And
you know that.
And I don't appreciate what Melina did to Johnny Mundo, man. For real.
I don't appreciate TK having Johnny's wife, Taya Valkyrie, and they're not doing shit and they don't have them paired up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what the fuck?
Would he be with Valkyrie of all women? Like,
he's not the only one that does silly shit like that. Remember when Vince did that shit first? With this dude Killer Cross, he tried to separate Killer Cross from Scarlett
and give him a gift mask.
Why go against the fucking grain?
I feel sorry for Taya.
Don't forget,
she just has bad luck. Taya just has bad luck. Unfortunately, it's not her fault.
Hey Sam, man, don't forget about the gift mask.
Don't forget about the Hitman.
Hitman.
Yeah,
I said Sam in the video.
Hey Rocky, your daddy teach you that one, man?
Yo, I love it, man. He says that.
But yeah, man, I don't really have anything to say.
Hey man, Oya man, Chico, Oya man.
Hey, for valid answer, I don't really have anything particular to say about the Saudi show. I mean, I'm sure it'll be fine, but it's definitely one of the more predictable cards they've ever done. There isn't a single match on here. It's
predictable, but it's a nice looking card.
I mean,
not really.
I wouldn't want to see that crowd, man.
I definitely can't wait to see Drew against.
Yeah, just that one match, just Drew and Seth. It's a one match show. Everything else is very predictable.
The women's match.
The only
No, not
match I
really.
care about is Seth versus Drew. Like that's the one match where I could say it's unpredictable.
That promo on
Everything else-
Monday
Right.
that
Every other match
that
is
Drew
just
put
status
up.
quo stuff. You know what's gonna happen. So
Yeah.
That Monday
I wouldn't
promo
want
that Drew put up was probably one of his better ones.
I mean, to
Probably
be
is his
honest,
best one.
Drew McIntyre got every right to feel the way he does. I mean, he was literally his best world title run was during that pandemic era, and nobody was there. He never got a
Yeah,
full
that
legit
does suck.
moment.
You
Like
couldn't pay me enough money to sit in that crowd. You don't know who's strapped with a dynamite vest, you know? Like fuck that.
What about Cody and this dude?
It's
What's
a
his
neat
name? Money
Cody
in the Bank?
versus Cody versus
Why?
Damian Priest. Why?
Yeah.
I hate it when they have a Money in the Bank user holder and a singles match on pay per view. It's like you're not going to put the briefcase on the line. That's a lose.
That's what
I
I
thought
thought.
about that shit too.
That's
I
what
really
was
I
going
thought
to
about that
happen.
shit too. Because
And
it would have
plus,
made sense. I said like if
Right.
this dude Cody wins or whatever, he could take the briefcase and then you know what I mean, he could have a legitimate reason to go to SmackDown to challenge for the belt.
That's what I thought was going to
you know what I'm
happen.
saying?
I thought that
Right.
Like make
I thought
some
that-
fucking sense for once.
Because
Yeah.
if Cody loses, that doesn't help him because if he's supposed to be facing Roman, he should be winning, not losing. But then if he wins, he takes the briefcase from Priest, but the briefcase isn't on the line. So like it doesn't matter who so like but since the briefcase is not on the line, if Cody
what's
beats
the point of
Priest,
having the
then that
match?
makes him look
Right?
bad.
Bragging
Bro,
rights.
that's it. What's the real question is what's the point of having
Yeah.
a match if it's not for the briefcase? Like for all
This,
that,
Yeah,
you might as
exactly.
this
well.
should be
Nah,
this
but
should
for
be
all that,
Judgment Day leaves Raw
bro,
NXT
for all
match.
that, nah, but for all that, you might as well have just made Cody and Jey Uso get their tag title rematch for all that.
who saw that pimp slap Rey Mysterio gave Logan Paul?
I fucking loved
Yeah, I
it.
seen it. That
I
silly
fucking
ass
love
weigh-in.
that.
Like, why the fuck they having a weigh-in? Like, really a weigh-in for Logan Paul and Rey Mysterio? Why? Because
Really?
Logan Paul is a boxer.
Rey Mysterio should have gave Logan Paul the left hand.
No,
My
realistically,
thing is, I ain't gonna lie. My thing is with
man.
wrestling as a whole, especially when it comes to WWE. I just want these motherfuckers to be more creative. Y'all motherfuckers got $1 billion to play around with.
More than $1
you know
billion,
what I want?
like
I
11
don't
billion.
even want. I don't even want Logan Paul challenging for this U.S. title. I mean,
No, I'm all for it. I ain't gonna lie, I'm all for it. I want
but
Logan Paul to win. I'm rooting for Logan Paul.
but didn't Bobby Lashley beat Ray like 2 weeks ago? Why isn't he
Exactly.
getting the title
Right.
shot?
Doesn't make sense.
Why
Right.
isn't
Mm.
Come on,
Lashley
we all know
getting the
about
title
WWE amnesia.
shot?
That's what I'm talking about.
Amnesia Lashley nearly broke this man in half with that spear. I ain't
He's
gonna
there.
forget
They had
that.
Lashley. I turned to channel. He was there shaking hands with Logan Paul, all cool about Logan getting a title match. Like, dude, you fucking Nimrod. You pinned Ray like 2 weeks ago. What the fuck?
Exactly.
If I was Bobby Lashley, like if I was Bobby Lashley, I would beat the living shit out of Logan Paul and
Yo,
then take
you
a
should
match.
be spearing Logan Paul out of his boots right now. Like,
And these
what the-
motherfuckers still don't have a fucking name. Can we get
Right.
a name for these fucks?
They
Is it
don't.
that
SmackDown is.
hard?
I don't care what anybody says though. SmackDown right now. I'm sorry, dude. It's the worst fucking show in wrestling. Every fucking angle on this show is just shut your brain off. Don't think about it. Don't ask any
Yeah,
questions. Just go with it.
Yes, yeah.
Okay,
Yo,
Toph.
they're a fucking failure. That's it.
Like, hey, Toph.
When
That's
it
what I
comes to
do.
the Profits and Bobby Lashley, they're a failure.
That's what I do.
What is
Like,
what is the direction? Why did y'all come together? Like, and the main thing that kills me, just because you're a fucking heel doesn't automatically mean you have to wear a fucking suit.
Like,
Jesus.
you know the reason why I don't get mad, Sandman, is because I turn my brain off immediately. Logic does not go
WWE
through.
logic. Turn it off.
Does not go
The
through very well.
logic is not there.
Logic.
It just
Yeah,
turn my brain off.
SmackDown is the most creatively bankrupt show in wrestling right now, and people just give it a pass because it's on Friday. It's 2 hours, but like the wrestling is fine, the matches are fine, but like creatively, the storylines make no fucking sense. None. and they have not made sense for a while now.
That's why I turned my brain off.
Because you use different writers every week, probably. Like,
But
Even with the different writers every week, like there's got to be
The
some
Cowboy.
type of logic
I
to
got
it, man.
hundreds of writers. That's the other thing that kills me. I got hundreds
it's
of
either that or
writers.
Vince got amnesia or something.
Dude, we had a
You
fucking
mean to
show
tell me
long.
y'all motherfuckers
We had a
can't come
show
up
long
with a
storyline.
This shit is so simple. We book this shit every single fucking week, way better than these fucking dudes, and they getting paid thousands of dollars.
I'm telling you,
Just
I'm
a
telling
couple of
you.
weeks ago, they had a show long storyline with Rhea Ripley and Paul Heyman discussing business and an alliance between the Judgment Day and Bloodline that went
It
fucking
ain't
nowhere.
shit happened.
I'm
It ain't
telling
shit
Nowhere.
happened.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Toph. I'm telling you, Toph. I'm telling you, Sandman. If you turn off your brain, it would help a lot. It help a lot.
Nah, and, all right, and another thing too, these motherfuckers, okay, they beefing with the LWO, and why? You know what I'm saying?
You know what's
Like,
sad
okay,
about
like,
the LWO
can
is
we
they're
get a
actually
promo? Can we get a fucking promo or whatever saying like, okay, this is why we don't like you guys. You have a legitimate reason for shit.
You know what's sad about the LWO is they're actually legit better than the way they're being advertised.
Yeah, look at the
Carlito
picture.
deserves. I ain't gonna lie, Carlito deserves better because
Yeah, look at the people
now
who's
he's
making
getting
threats.
vacuumed into the fuck shit.
Like Eastside
Did y'all hear Carlito's new entrance music though? God, that
sucks.
shit sucks.
Yeah.
God, that shit is terrible. I don't know
That's
And
who
another
I'm
was
thing
Triple
too,
H
because they
out.
definitely
Triple
have the
H.
money to get better theme music. I don't know what's going
Triple
on
H,
there.
you know motherfuckers ain't gonna call this motherfucker out. And I'll call any motherfucker out. I don't give a fuck who it is. My dude, Triple H, I understand you gotta fucking wrap up you gotta go do certain storylines. You can't just wrap it up randomly. But you need to get this shit fucking on the pedal and get this shit fucking going. Because my dude, aren't you supposed to be the supposed savior when it comes to creative writing or whatever the case may be?
That's why
It's
ignorance is
time to
bliss.
start making this shit happen.
That's why ignorance is bliss, my friend.
Yeah.
Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah, because these
Probably
motherfuckers,
busy
they're gonna
looking at
get paid
divorce
anyway.
lawyer.
They're gonna get paid anyway, so they don't give a fuck. They're gonna do whatever the fuck they want because
Oh,
they
speaking
making
of
so
that,
much fucking
Sandman.
bread. It's like, why even try?
Speaking of that, Sandman, what was your reaction to Cena calling Solo a Taz ripoff? What the fuck?
Hey, that was
Oh
kind of
my
funny.
Yeah.
God.
That was kind of funny.
kinda funny.
Oh god.
I was not. Oh man.
Like nobody ever thought of Taz when we seen Solo. The first person
Right.
we thought of was his father,
Umaga.
Umaga.
Cena's a ripoff of a wrestler.
He ain't got no fucking Taz. Remember, it's like what this. Remember the shit that he said to Jimmy Uso. I wanted to tell you this a long time ago. The wrong brother
Uso,
went to
yeah.
Monday Night Raw. I'm like, my dude, he just went to fucking Raw yesterday. Are you retarded?
Well, on the bright side, Jimmy Uso didn't look like a dumbass tonight because he wasn't there.
Right, he tired of getting his ass
That's
whooped.
good. That's good.
Right, look, why did they move Kevin Owens and Smack? Yo, Kevin Owens, he just needs to leave. Kevin
Why
Owens, he
did they
should go
move?
to fucking
Why did they
TNA.
move Kevin Owens to SmackDown? Like,
Kevin Owens
what
need to
was
go to
the purpose of
TNA.
that?
I'm surprised he's not before Judgment Day on SmackDown too.
I'm telling you, man, like I said, Raw's not perfect. It's 3 hours, but when you look at Raw,
At least it makes
you
sense.
can see, like most of the shit makes sense. You can see building stones. You can see an attempt at them trying to actually make the show work. They've been
They just need
it's
to-
almost as if like WWE, and maybe I'm fucking just digging deep here because they're going to be leaving Fox soon to go back to
Yeah.
USA. It's
basically
almost as
they
if
just-
like they
just,
decided to
buying
go
their time,
autopilot.
buying their time, yeah.
Phoning in.
Right. It's like
Yeah.
they're phoning it in on Fox. It's almost like they're being spiteful or petty because it's been like this for a
Yeah,
couple
that
of
makes
months now.
sense.
This isn't like 1 month, 2 months. They've been
Yeah,
on
remember,
autopilot like since
SmackDown was like the
WrestleMania.
show to watch.
Yeah,
Right.
they've just
Phoning
been
it in.
coasting.
So, do you guys want to hear a
Okay.
sports report or nah?
Spoiler?
I said sports
Okay,
report.
sure.
Oh, sports
yeah,
report.
Let's
Oh,
let's shift gears real quick.
Texas
My
Rangers
blood
won.
pressure's high.
Good
My
for
blood
them.
pressure's to the roof.
Yeah,
Let's
congrats
shift
to the
gears real
Rangers.
quick.
They won the World Series. Saturday.
Oh, nice.
Saturday is going to be a major college football day.
Yeah, you was telling me like it's like a whole bunch of games going on tomorrow.
LSU.
I mean, like this weekend is a lot of games going on. This whole weekend.
LSU versus Alabama, USC versus Washington. Those are probably going to be two of Oklahoma State. The last.
Who's Michigan playing?
In the Big 12.
Who's Michigan playing?
Michigan is playing some bums. I don't know. Let me see.
Some bums, good. Some bums. And who watched the Jets Giants game? That was the worst fucking football game of all time. Jets and Giants.
Let's see. Let me get the exact game. Just give me a second.
Giants coach should be fired. That fucking fat fuck.
Like, let me shut up.
Fucking Giants are playing Navy football. What? They're running the ball. Throw the ball.
Purdue. Like cornbread. There.
Purdue? Oh, okay. Purdue's pretty good, right? I think Purdue's pretty good, right?
They're 2-6.
Oh, they're 2-6. Okay. They were good a couple years ago, I think.
Cal's facing Oregon. That's going to be an ass whooping. Penn State's facing Maryland. That's going to be a good game. Florida State's facing Pitt. That's an ass whooping. What's another good game here? Notre Dame Clemson was supposed to be a good game, but Clemson's 4-4.
Oh.
So is that any of that shit? In the NFL, Rams facing the Packers. Who gives a fuck? Chiefs are facing the Dolphins at 9:00.
That's a pretty good game.
Oh shit, we got a Gator in the building, and he fucking with FSU.
Let's see here. The Patriots are facing the Commanders. That's another toilet bowl right there.
There's a toilet bowl there. Jesus.
Hey Scott, your Giants are facing the Raiders with the Raiders' new coach, former Giant Antonio Pierce.
What the hell?
Oh,
you
wow.
Saying fuck Florida? Like, I thought you was just moving Florida.
LA.
What happened, guy? I thought you was a Gator. How you gonna say fuck Florida, but you repping Gator? Come on now.
And the game of the week. And the game of the week in Philadelphia, Cowboys Eagles. That's going to be a war.
Okay, that's for the Cowboys.
Wait, hold on.
That is going to be a war next week or this week.
Hold on, wait. I didn't mean to cut you off. They still call it Seminoles? I thought they changed that name, like the Redskins.
Nah,
no, that's Seminoles.
Yeah, but because Tallahassee
got the Redskins they might go back to being the Redskins next year.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah, and who brought it up? A Native American panel brought it up to bring back the Redskin name. What the fuck, people? Jesus.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I thought they changed. I thought the Seminoles changed their name too because of the whole Redskins shit.
No.
In the NBA, going on right now is the Nuggets and the Mavericks. Nuggets are up 70-55 at the half.
Damn.
Grizzlies are facing the Trailblazers. That's a 1-point game.
Did the Celtics play tonight? Did they win? The Celtics? Boston?
They didn't play tonight. I think they played
Where
tomorrow.
you at, Scott? I think the Knicks on the Knicks on a 2-game winning streak.
Oh my god! Holy shit! Buy playoff tickets now.
Wow.
Buy playoff tickets.
The Celtics are facing the Nets tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Lakers are facing the Magic tomorrow. Suns are facing the Sixers. Good lord, the Suns! What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, what the hell happened to them?
Well, Bradley Beal's hurt. That's one.
Oh.
2, Kevin Durant is kicking the rest of the Suns, or is dragging the rest of the Suns kicking and screaming. And Devin Booker just came back from injury. But who saw Victor Wembanyama? It was yesterday. He dropped 38 and 10.
Wow.
On Kevin Durant's head. What the fuck?
Damn.
What's his name? Victor Wembanyama. What the hell is that? I think I ordered that at an Italian restaurant.
Wembanyama.
What the hell is Wembanyama?
He's a 7'6". He's a 7'6" Frenchman.
Oh, Frenchman? Oh, Jesus Christ! Wow.
He's a 7'6" Frenchman. He's 19 years old.
38 points and 10 assists.
No,
wow.
38 points, 10 boards.
What is he? A forward?
He's a forward or a center.
He's a center.
Is he a forward? Center. Oh.
But he's really he is scary skinny. I think he's like 220.
Yeah, Henny God just said that he's real skinny.
Oh,
But damn, he that skinny, but he's strong as a motherfucker grabbing 10 boards.
no.
He's
What
like
is he,
220.
6'9"? How tall is he? 6'9"?
7'6".
Oh,
So
no
he
wonder
like
why.
Yao Ming.
10 boards. Jesus.
He
He's
like
7'6".
the new Yao Ming.
He's 7'6", 220.
He like
But the boy-
Manute Bol. Remember Manute Bol?
Yeah,
The
Manu
boy-
Bull, man. Yeah.
The boy can play.
Dude can
He
walk.
crossed. I saw in one possession. I saw him cross up KD. I was like, "Good fucking lord, what the fuck?"
I gotta look him up. What team did he play for? I gotta look him up. What does he play for?
The San Antonio Spurs.
The Spurs. I gotta look him up. Wow.
Well, he crossed. Who you say he got ball handle paws?
Yeah, he does. He brings the ball up the court.
What?
Wow.
Oh, nah, I gotta look this dude up.
Center like a point guard. Wow. That's talent.
Wow.
Let me send the video, Sam. Man, hold on. I'm gonna send you
Yeah,
the
it's
video.
on the video. Holy shit.
I definitely can't play that shit on here.
No.
He's
Like, I'm gonna,
7'6".
YouTube will fucking strike. YouTube will strike me like a motherfucker.
like watch it on your own free time, but
Yeah. I will. Yo, these
All
motherfuckers
right.
is doing the y'all hear these motherfuckers out here drag racing and shit? They do this shit like almost every fucking night.
here it is.
Drag racing.
Gonna show you his game highlights from last night. Yeah, the volume's very loud on my phone. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you got that. You got the motherfucking the volume pumped up.
Okay, I muted it.
Phone.
Copy the link.
Here. And that's all.
Well, it's the big bomb.
All right, I sent it.
Anybody see that player that died? The hockey player that got killed on the ice? That was crazy.
Oh yeah, that was
Saturday.
that was
Oh.
insane.
That was like murder, man. That dude literally kicked his leg up there.
Like reportedly, he had some beef with some of those people.
He's a dirty player, they said too. He's a dirty player. I did it.
Shit, I thought all them hockey motherfuckers is dirty players.
Nah, well, I mean, come on, you don't want to kill a dude.
I watched somebody ducks before.
He does.
I don't mean to make light of the situation. Excuse me.
The dude who was in the episode of King of Queens, the goalie. What was it, the fat guy? The goalie? I think he was the goalie, right?
Yo,
But here's
I love
another-
King of Queens, yo. I'm
Here's another thing.
love that
You guys know.
Hold on, wait. I want to say this real quick before y'all keep on going. Like, I love the King of Queens. I'm putting my girl up on that shit. Like, I'm putting her up on that, and I'm putting her up on Everybody Loves Raymond.
Everyone's Raymond, yeah.
Yeah, and she's just
That
now
sounds funny.
figuring out. She was just now figuring out, like, oh, I didn't know. This dude was on King of Queens. Matter of fact, I didn't know the King of Queens dude. I forgot his name. What the fuck is this dude's
Kevin
name?
James? Kevin
Yeah.
James?
Yeah,
he was on Everybody Loves Raymond.
He was on Everybody Loves Raymond. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, a couple
King of
episodes.
Queens is-
Yeah,
King of Queens is a spinoff. And she never
pretty
knew that
much,
shit.
yeah.
You know, it was fun. It was just fun, you know.
No, but who found out that Deontay Wilder was to face Francis Ngannou in an MMA match?
What was he?
He was to fight Deontay Wilder wants to fight Francis Ngannou in an MMA fight.
Oh,
Why
shit.
gotta be an MMA fight? Why you just can't fight him in a boxing ring?
Because Ngannou embarrassed Fury in boxing, so he wants to embarrass Ngannou.
Oh,
Like,
an MMA fight.
does Wilder even have MMA
No, he does not.
experience?
No, he does not.
Oh, he's done. He's done.
Yeah, like
But
what the fuck? I don't get. Yeah, he sound like a whole bozo.
But
He's
think
probably
about
looking for a paycheck.
But think about this. Think about this seriously. Ngannou freaking migrated from the Sudan to France, getting arrested several times before making it to France. He was carrying sand to an MMA gym, and that's how he got into MMA.
Oh, that's how he trained. He carried
That's
sand.
how he-
That's
that's
part
how
of his training.
he was training. And then he was starching people. He was literally starching people in training. And the coaches are like, what the fuck are you doing training. You should be fighting. You should be in the United States or in Europe fighting right now.
Yeah,
that's why you got into MMA.
Got you.
And boxing.
So in Ghana, now I know what you mean. Like in Ghana, he came from MMA first, and then he got into boxing.
Yeah.
And then it only took Mike Tyson 3 months of training, and this is what you're coming up with for Ngannou.
Well, let's really be real now, because Tyson Fury is up there in age, isn't he?
Ngannou beat a motherfucker on a torn ACL. Do you actually think?
Wow.
Oh, that is pretty crazy. That's
with
crazy.
him fully healthy, what the fuck he's going to do to Deontay Wilder? He's going to kill him.
Is this true, chat? Like, Henny guy, you still there? Scott, what else Scott at? Because we got to get validity too. Like, I'm not trying to say you don't know.
Probably getting a hot pocket or something.
Oh yeah, you already know this episode is brought to y'all by Hot Pockets. You know what I mean?
Hot pocket.
He's probably in the forest. Scott's probably in the forest being chased by Christopher and Paulie. You know how
he's looking for Linda McMahon.
TKO, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
My Linda McMahon joke still has legs.
Yeah.
Ballet dancer SmackDown moves October next year.
Yeah.
But everybody's waiting. What everybody's waiting for, as far as the TV deals are concerned, they're waiting for the NBA to figure out their TV deals. And right now, it's a battle between NBC and TN, or a battle between Turner and NBC Universal, because NBC Universal wants NBA rights. And
I missed the playoffs on NBC.
And Turner wants to keep the NBA rights, but they have to team up with ESPN.
Shit, Bianca Belair, she used her hair tonight. Hey,
they have to team up with ESPN.
With that tail whip.
They have to team up with ESPN in order for that to work. So that's the thing.
I'm glad they didn't overuse the hair whip.
That's the thing that's going on right now. And here's the wrestling part of it. If NBC does not get NBA, then they're going to put all their money into Raw, NXT, and SmackDown.
Oh, okay.
If Turner doesn't keep the NBA, then they're going to put all their money into AEW. So that's what everybody's waiting on. Everybody's waiting on.
So, as Peter Griffin would say, and now we play the waiting game.
I think NBC will probably get NBA because they just locked up a big deal, TNT, for hockey, and ESPN too, NHL.
Yeah, that's home anyway, right? NBC, that's NBA's home anyway.
I should have opened with this. I guess it just slipped my mind because I haven't talked about this on the show. I'll keep it brief though, so we can go through the predictions. Big ups to South Park and Variety for exposing Kathleen Kennedy, the Kevin Feige asshole, Disney, and all those fucking corporate assholes. For a long time now, the movie quality of stuff and the Marvel stuff and Star Wars stuff has fallen off. And of course, you see people complaining on Twitter and YouTube and Facebook and social media. But if you ever give any legitimate criticisms, it's like, oh, you're a chauvinist, you're a woman hater, and blah, 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 blah. Well, now you got mainstream outlets making fun of this shit. So it's not niche anymore. It's mainstream. This shit was on the fucking front page of the fucking New York Times. November 10th, The Marvels is coming out. If you guys thought Nitro 2000 was bad, you ain't seen shit yet. This is going to be the biggest waste of $50 million you've ever seen, and I'm going to be eating my popcorn when it happens. That's all I got to say.
Why would it be a waste, though? I don't get it. What's going on?
Because it's a waste.
Oh, he's back.
Hey, there shot go.
I think the only good thing about the Marvels is that they're gonna have the trailer for the Ghostbusters on it. That's about
it. So speaking of Marvel, Ali almost left.
Hey, I said, "Hey, Scott, you're back."
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Ali talking about
Scott.
Ali talking about he might not even do the show no more because they trying to make him the fourth important character in the
I heard
movie.
that silly.
They're
I saw
gonna make
that goofy shit.
Blade
So matter of fact,
gay.
you said that to the group chat. How the
Yep.
fuck is a Blade movie? How's he not the star of his own movie? It don't make no fucking sense.
And
That's what I'm telling you, man.
The name of the movie is Blade. How was he not the star?
Because they want to turn it into a feminist movement movie.
Yeah.
Oh God,
Yeah,
no!
like basically it's a chick.
I'm telling you,
Who's
man,
in that movie?
Man,
Is John
everything
Moxley in the movie? Because he could be the star Blade. That's perfect.
Man, everything is man. Every movie nowadays is feminized.
I'm telling you guys, man,
And
these
then the
feminists
least bit of
and shit,
criticism
they've
you give it, you
infiltrated.
could get
They've
oversensitive.
infiltrated Hollywood. They've infiltrated politics, and they're putting
Feminazis.
this feminist shit. They're putting this feminist shit in here. But what they don't understand is like the fucked up part was like the way it was before. Like before Disney bought Marvel, before Disney bought Star Wars, the majority of people that watched this shit were men. Men, these are franchises that catered to men, and these are franchises that men took their girlfriends and their wives to, and they were cool with that. And now you have men and women that think it fucking sucks. So it's like
I remember the first ever like all like scary movie that was catered to women. I think it was Nightmare on Elm Street 2, that the one when that gay guy was in it.
So
he was the first male scream queen.
The craziest thing, when they try to make movies for women, they didn't make the fact that these women were soft. Like the movie Alien, they made Ripley a fucking badass.
Right.
Yeah.
Now,
dude, the first movie.
What's that black chick's man? What's that black chick's name, Sandman?
Jada Pinkett.
Oh my God, no. The one who did that show on ABC called "How to Get Away with Murder." Viola Davis. Viola Davis.
Yeah.
Viola Davis. Man, this chick disappointed the fuck out of me. Like, I saw this interview, and when I first saw it, man, I thought it was like something from the fucking Onion, but it was a real interview. The Viola chick was sitting next to the Jennifer Lawrence girl. Y'all know Jennifer Lawrence, right? Yeah. So this was like some interview from a couple of years ago, like after the Hunger Games came out. I've never seen those movies. I don't care to see them. But they were talking to her. I don't even know why Viola Davis was there. Maybe she was in one of those movies, but they were talking to Jennifer Lawrence, and I think it was like Entertainment Tonight. And they were just like, "Oh, Mrs. Lawrence, how does it feel to be a star in an action movie?" And then Jennifer Lawrence was just saying how she was honored to be the first female action star. And Viola Davis just sitting there nodding her head like a fucking puppet. And I'm just like, was this bitch fucking stupid? What are you talking about? The first
did she
ever
really
female
say that
star?
when Sigourney Weaver was in
Exactly.
Alien 1, 2, and 3?
Or what about fucking Linda Hamilton from
Hold
Terminator?
on, let's slow down.
Terminator,
It's not like
Terminator,
it's not like she can just say that. Like, oh, you wasn't the first action star as a woman. Sigourney Weaver was. She can't say that during the interview.
Yeah, so she said
people are
that,
brain
and the
dead.
Viola Davis lady was just sitting there and nodding her head like a fucking puppy, and I'm just sitting there and I'm just like, yo, like this chick, like, wow, because she's really respected in the Black community and she's a really good actress. I'm like, clearly this woman is smart. She has to know that statement is factually just not correct.
But my dude, she can't just do that though. She can't just.
If she said like first modern day woman action hero or something, that would have been better.
That's what I'm trying to explain. It's not like she can just sit there and put on the spot and say, "Oh, you're not the first one." Sigourney Weaver was the first one. That'll ruin the whole interview. That'll make.
She probably said it after the interview.
Well, it doesn't matter. The fact that she said that and the fact that the interviewers are saying that and not being corrected, that tells me that none of these people are fucking smart. They're all stupid.
Yeah,
there's no one. There's no white one.
Fair, Tove.
No, that's totally fair. You can't say something stupid. Fair. That would be like that would be like if you're
hold on, let me finish. Like I said before, it's not like Viola Davis could just put on a spot like that. She can't do that. You know what I mean? That wouldn't be good PR for her to put Jennifer Lawrence on the spot like that and say, "Oh no, you're wrong." Sigourney Weaver, whatever.
That's why we need Whoopi Goldberg on. That's why we need Whoopi Goldberg on TV. She would have.
Oh God.
Oh God, she's becoming a tool too.
No,
Yeah,
the
this all
chick-
over the place,
Whoopi
man.
Goldberg got to
These
do it.
feminists-
What the fuck? What Whoopi Goldberg got to do
They're
with
everywhere, man.
anything?
No, back in the day, she used to
everywhere,
keep.
man. There's
Back in
Like,
the day,
what
I
the
rather
fuck?
go Bill Goldberg. I rather
Like, yo, what would
Big
Whoopi
Bill Goldberg.
Goldberg do? Whoopi Goldberg, we need you.
I'm telling
No,
you,
no,
man, they're
the
everywhere,
chick-
man. There's another
Jumping
one.
Jack
that
Flash too. Come on.
The Rachel Ziegler chick, the one who's supposed to be playing Snow White, like her shit's being pushed back to 2025 because of the backlash. And there's this other interview you can find on
What?
YouTube. Just go on YouTube, put in Rachel Ziegler and
Really
Gal
want to see
Gadot,
that movie,
Hey,
man.
and they're talking about the
Yeah,
Snow
Dolph
White
Ziggler's
movie,
wife?
and then Gal Gadot's like, "Oh, she's not gonna be saved by the prince. She's not gonna be saved by like they're really putting emphasis on the fact as if like, oh, she's gonna be a strong, independent woman. Like, get this feminist shit out of here, man.
exactly.
the chick,
This is why
chick
movies
that
are
ruined-
trash.
the chick that ruined everything, or not everything, but as far as like this feminazi bullshit.
Gabriel Union.
No.
Yeah.
It's
Like, I went
random
there-
as hell, what?
Like, who remembers? Who remembers when?
I love-
Where are you
Like,
kidding?
remembers when-
No. Fuck Gabriel Union, because now she did all that bullshit, and now she trying to separate from Dwayne Wade after ruining his reputation.
How does she do that?
What did I miss?
She's not sporting her wedding band no more. She's making it known that she's separating. Like, damn, you
Here we
ruined
go.
this man's
Here
life.
we go. Go ahead.
And I told you,
And-
and it's just a matter of time before Russell Wilson gets thrown in there too.
I'm
And
not
Scott
gonna
hitting
lie.
on women in
I'm
pride.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
How long Russell Wilson and Ciara been together? How long they been married?
10 years.
I'm not gonna lie. If they get a divorce, I want to see the internet explode.
I'll be the first one.
Yeah, like it's like motherfuckers be praying on Russell Wilson downfall. Oh,
Really?
he's
Nah,
a
it's not.
Yeah,
Nah,
that
it's
was his
nothing.
wife.
Nah,
Like,
it's
he's
nothing
not
to
nice
do
to
with.
his wife.
No, we're
Nah,
not
it's nothing
praying
to
on
do
his
with
behalf.
Russell
Seahawks
Wilson.
Super Bowl.
We just know that a good guy like him married the wrong.
It's like what? Nah, I
fucking
just
woman.
noticed that shit. Like as soon as he hooked up with Ciara, here come everybody. Oh, she's a slut. Look at this dude.
No, because we know
She's
she's
hooking up with this slut.
no, because we know she's fucked up.
Not seriously. If Sierra breaks up with Russell Wilson, Bronco fans everywhere will be fucking celebrating. You know why they'll be celebrating? Because at
And
least
then
they have
it's like
chance
if
to
they
see old
break
Russell
up,
Wilson
they
coming back.
break up. Like they've been together for a long. They've been married for a long time. You know what
Nah,
I'm
but
saying? Like,
I low
What
key
the fuck
want to
that
see them
mean?
break up just to see
How
the
long?
internet.
How long was
hold
Robert
on,
Downey married?
Scott. Go ahead, TKO. What you saying, TKO?
Nah, that's just it though. It got nothing to do with Russell Wilson for me.
Has
Like,
everything to do with Sierra.
not even that. It's got
Is that
everything
somebody
to
bashing
do.
another black woman?
It's got everything to do with motherfuckers being so invested in celebrity relationships and trying to be like what they see. Fuck that.
Right.
Like I said,
Yeah,
Bronco
Yeah,
fans
most
will
motherfuckers should break up. Oh, you should leave that person. Oh, how dare you do that? How
No,
dare you
no.
do this? How dare you do that? It's just ridiculous. Like,
And
damn.
y'all
Like you knew.
What kills me is when they be like, "Oh, girl, you need to find you a Russell Wilson." I'm like, shut the fuck up, because y'all won't even give dudes like that a chance unless he has a lot of money. So shut
Now
the fuck
that
you.
I agree with. Now that right there, I do agree with.
absolutely.
Like you knew the Broncos season was over the second that Russell Wilson said Broncos country, let's ride. It's like that shit happened. That was second.
And that's what's up.
Second half.
Ballet said Sierra's having another baby. That's what's up. Congrats to them.
Good.
Like they
Oh,
happy.
That's cool.
If that's what he wants to do, he want to shower. He want to shower his wife Sierra in the Waffle House with nothing but waffles and syrup. That's their prerogative.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
man.
like I said, it
John's
got
Pizza
everything to
being
do.
more.
I'm sorry, I don't
Yeah.
want to see that man get hurt, and I hate to say that.
Russell
Oh,
Wilson.
please.
Russell Wilson is
be
the
the first
epitome.
one glowing like, yo, see,
No.
I told you, you slut.
No, I always said, like, yo, he should not have married that girl. Like, of all the women in the world, you pick this chick, man. Like,
Yeah,
what
well,
is wrong with Sierra? You act like she had a real crazy reputation.
at least she not like Jada, bruh.
Oh God.
Sierra ain't like Jada, at least. I
come
want
on.
Jada and Will to divorce.
Sierra's the same woman who is married, but yet she makes songs that be like, single women, you don't need no man. Fuck
So
you.
does Beyonce,
No,
and
she
she's
does
married.
not.
Yes, she does. She has a
Here we
she
go.
had
Here
a
we go.
song like that.
What you're
I mean,
talking out your ass like always. No, she
I
does
mean,
not.
Scott.
so does
You were that guy. You were
I
the
mean,
guy
in
like on the
Sierra's
fucking
defense
106
though,
Park
so does
forums.
I mean, in Sierra's defense though, so does Beyonce. So
No,
But
come on.
but at the
Come
same
on.
token, she don't do that. She don't do songs like that all the time either. She doesn't.
You would never see Anita Baker talking about make a song called Single Independent. That's such a contradiction. You're a married woman and you're promoting single independent.
Okay. Well, first of all, you can't give her shit for that. That's a lot of people. I mean, if we're gonna be honest here, Alicia Keys is a fucking hypocrite. But I'm not gonna go there. So
Man, look here.
Go there.
you might as well go there. We opening the bandage.
Might as well
Rip
go
off
there.
the bandage now.
I
You
know
might as
that,
well rip the bandage off now. We're already there.
That ship has long since sailed. So go ahead.
Check
Literally
this out. I knew
every,
that
bro, it's literally
that
every
marriage with Alicia
mainstream
Keys
artist
and
that
Swiss
does
Beats
that
was
shit.
phony. That was a phony marriage. We all knew that.
Oh yeah. I mean, she had a song called "A Woman's Worth." A Woman's Worth. Fucking bitch.
But you know what? That's okay. I don't mind songs like that. But at least she ain't talking about single independent and you're a married woman.
Oh God.
Bro, Beyonce did the same shit, dude. She has a song called Single.
That's why I say today's men need to be more like Rick James, because Rick James was the fucking man.
Rick
we need to be more on
Lord.
code. Yeah.
You mean minus the coke, though, right, Scott?
How does the Turner get it over with?
That's how.
Hey, yo, shout outs to Flavor Flav singing a national anthem. He was actually.
Oh my God!
What the fuck?
That was awesome.
Why is everybody giving him shit? I'm like, come on.
Because it was
that bad,
awful, man.
No, I know it was bad, but it wasn't Roseanne Barr bad. Holy shit, that one takes the cake.
Dude, that was just bad as Carl Lewis.
I literally said that.
Oh shit, Carl Lewis. Oh fuck.
Let me read these comments. Let me read these comments real quick. Give me 1 second. Virgo Bay do got a point. She said Beyonce came out with Single Ladies and was married too.
That's what I said.
Ballet Dancer said Anita Baker's on a different level. Henny God said, I'm going to see Anita Baker in concert next month. I didn't know she was on tour.
Wait, she has a concert? What the hell?
I never heard of it. Anita Baker sounds like a lawyer or some shit.
No, don't do that, Nate.
Don't do that, bro.
Look
her up. I never heard of her.
Look here, Anita Baker's like on the level of Diana Ross, man.
That's all I told Nate. Don't even do it. Just leave it alone.
I'll look her up later. I'll look her up. All right.
Yeah, there you go. That sounds better.
Let's you know.
You would have got kicked off the show for that one.
I leave that one alone, sir.
You are not allowed to talk about Anita Baker because she man.
If she's on the level of Diana Ross, she gets a pass, right? There we go.
When they build that time machine, I'm going back to marry Miss Anita.
How long has she been around?
She been for decades, but can we talk
about what?
Can we talk
That's
about
30 plus?
with that?
Longer than that?
Oh shit! I gotta look it up.
Like 40 years.
Check this out.
Oh wow! Well, I mean, saying that to be honest, you didn't know who Seven Dust was, and they've been around like 30 years. But you know, it's cool.
No. Can we talk about Rick James being? Can we talk about Rick James had vanity as his woman?
We spoke about that. You said vanity?
Yeah.
We spoke about that in the last show. We're not talking about that again.
Okay, I just wanted to talk about it. Rick James and vanity. Goddamn.
Rick James.
What we gonna do? Let's all right. Yo, Toad, because we getting short on time.
Pull up the card.
You got the card pulled up?
For Crown
What's
Jewel.
it called? Beheading Jewel? What is it called? Beheading Jewel?
Crown
It's
Jewel.
called blood money.
Blood money.
I already know. If he doesn't have the card pulled up, I know what the card is.
Blood money.
Okay. It don't matter whoever got it.
Blood money.
Let's do these predictions before we get up out of here.
It's got 8 matches. They got a pre-show match for the first time in a while. So
Yep.
Yeah, the
This
pre-show
Chill out,
match.
Ballard.
That's the 80s. All right,
Yeah,
cool.
the pre-show
Okay,
match
okay.
is.
yeah, okay.
Okay, wait, hold on. Who's gonna do the call? Is it gonna be
Nah,
you,
Toad's
Toad,
gonna
or is it
do
gonna
it.
be?
Toad's gonna do it. Go for it.
Post got it,
All
right?
right, cool.
All right. The pre-show is Sami Zayn versus JD McDonough,
Skip.
not from New York.
Oh, I was gonna say, holy shit, wrestling?
JD McDonough.
We all know Sami Zayn has to win that
Sammy.
match.
I'm gonna say
That's his own
Sami.
hometown, whatever. So it is.
And I'm saying skip because there's no way I'm
It's
watching
gonna
the
be a
pre-show.
good match.
Move
It's
on.
gonna be a good match.
All right. So then we got Io Sky versus Bianca for the women's championship.
See, that match right there is
I think
unpredictable.
I
Io?
think Bianca might win. If it's anything like their match, like the last match they had at Backlash, it should be lit.
Io wins because of the possibility of the surprise.
Yeah, that's
I
good.
see Io winning and Bailey turning on her.
There you go. That's a good.
There you go.
Because
All
there's
right,
about
we got,
to be a
John.
trigger with that.
Shit, you think Bailey's gonna be awake? Like Bailey just got. Well, matter of fact, that happened last week. My bad. Okay, whatever. Keep on.
All right, we got John Cena and his swan song versus Solo.
Solo kills him, please. Kill him.
I could see Solo winning.
Yeah,
Especially,
Solo
Yeah,
wins.
come on, Cena. Put him over.
especially if Cena's going back to Hollywood.
Go put him over his shoulder. Have you?
No, Cena's gonna win that one. Cena's gonna win that
Oh,
one.
God.
He might.
They're not gonna have Cena go out like a bum because remember he hasn't won a solo match in like how long? So they're not
Since
gonna
he
have
fought
him
Triple
do the
H.
job.
Over a year.
His last win was against Triple H, and that was in 2016.
Oh, over.
Oh,
Are
wow.
you serious? Nah, it hasn't been
No,
after
it was,
that.
it was 2018 or something
That
like
is
that.
Yeah, 2018 is when they fought,
2018.
but
Yeah, 4
that
years
was the
ago.
last one.
Mhm.
Anyway,
Yeah, Cena's gonna win that one, especially if that's true. Yeah, he's definitely winning.
Or 6 years
he's
ago.
definitely winning them all.
Yeah.
The next
But
match is
anyway.
the next match is the lose-lose situation we were talking about. Cody versus Priest. Nobody
Cody.
wins there. I'm sorry.
no, I think Cody wins. Honestly.
Yeah, Cody wins.
Yeah.
Especially
gotta win it for the
if
building and for Roman.
All right, the next match is we got Logan Paul.
Some
versus
more little
Rey Mysterio.
damn toes. Come on now. Someone enthused. You're like, yeah, the next match is
It's a boring card,
It's
bro.
WWE. Come on, WWE.
I know what
that
you're
didn't
gonna
make
say.
it sound
Matt,
exciting.
Man,
Well, I know
this
what
show's
you're
gonna
gonna
be a
say.
disaster.
Sound like Harvey Whippleman
like
or
Vince.
something. I don't know.
So like Vince.
I know what you're gonna say. It was gonna be Ray versus Logan Paul, and I don't care about that match. It should be
I
Lashley.
do. That match is gonna be good. That
It
match
should
is
be
gonna
Lashley versus Ray. It made more sense.
I do agree.
If Bobby Lashley doesn't beat Logan Paul's ass.
Because those dudes
Beat
need
his ass on
something. They need
SmackDown.
something.
Like, what are we doing here?
This Almighty Street Profits collab, this shit is failing big time right now.
Mm-hmm. Hey, at least Angelo Dawkins got in shape, man. I give him credit for that.
Yeah,
You remember you wanted him to get injured so bad, remember?
No, I wanted him to have time off so he could get in shape, man. Not to get injured.
And what is this
Because-
match generator bullshit? All right, this next match is for the Women's World Championship. The fuck? Rhea Ripley versus Nia Jax versus Shayna Baszler versus
Who gives a fuck?
Stark
Rhea wins.
versus-
Nia Jax gonna hurt somebody in that ring with her thick ass. I love me some Nia Jax.
Oh God.
Come on, that
Well,
woman.
she's not ugly, you know.
That woman is beautiful. I love me some Nia.
Yeah, Nia Jax ain't ugly, so it is what it is.
All right, we got
Like, they go
Drew
ballet. Look,
McIntyre.
yeah, ballet.
We got
Ballet, let me find out, Ballet. You a low key perv, huh, Ballet? You
Hey,
stay
ain't nothing wrong with being a perv.
I'm fucking with you, Ballet.
All right, we got for the World Heavyweight Championship, Seth Rollins versus Drew.
I want Drew to win, but Seth wins.
Can we just
This
be
is like
honest?
the only match on the show that's-
This all gonna be Damian Priest.
This is like
You
the
think
only
Damian
match on the
Priest
show
gonna
that's
cash in
like
tomorrow?
watching, really.
Just
So.
if Damian leads off. If Damian leads off the night, then yeah, Damian's gonna cash in.
What you think? Oh damn, TKO. I don't know what happened to TKO. What you think, Nate?
Oh, hold on. Sorry about that. I was just looking up
No,
Anita
you're good.
Baker. Yeah, I've heard some of her songs. What match?
Yeah, listen to that music. That's good music right there.
No, I've heard some of her songs. I've heard some of her songs. Okay.
That shit makes you
What
want
match
to
you
cook
guys
some
about?
ribs.
We're talking
Yeah.
about Drew and Seth.
Oh, Drew and Seth. Seth's probably gonna win. He's keeping the title probably till Mania 40. Depending what Punk does.
I think
All
Drew
right.
wins, but if Damian leads off the night, then Damian's cashing in.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
for
That's a good
the
one.
main event, at least I think it's the
Well,
main
hold on.
event. They
Before
haven't
you,
actually
before you continue on, to Virgo Bay, I think Virgo Bay was talking to you, Nate. Anita Baker
Yeah, there we
certified
go.
the black household on Saturday morning cleaning.
I was watching cartoons on Saturdays.
Hey,
Shit.
it's okay, man. Every we all have stuff lost in translation. When Ronda Rousey debuted with bad reputation, I had no clue who the fuck Joan Jett was. I'll be honest about that. So,
Oh yeah. One hit wonder.
all right, so the
Yeah.
main event, or I guess it's the main event. They haven't actually said what the main event is. I'm just assuming it is Roman Reigns versus LA Knight.
Yeah, of course that's the main event.
Roman
Well,
wins.
don't forget, Roman has it written in his contract if he's not going.
Roman
last.
wins. That's all it says. Roman wins.
So
Yeah, Roman wins.
They are booking that if he doesn't lose the title tomorrow, his last match will be at WrestleMania in an I Quit match. And Roman Reigns will be done with wrestling because apparently his scars from the cancer is not fully healed and he just wants to be done with wrestling.
Like, is he defending the title? Like, is he defending the title at the Rumble or no?
He's gonna defend it.
We don't know yet. We don't know yet.
As of right now, the current report is that he's not scheduled to be at Survivor Series. So,
Yeah, I heard that.
Defend the title to the Rumble.
And here's my thing. And y'all know, what I mean, I always cape for Roman and all that. Y'all know that. But let's really be real, right? Like, if y'all knew that this dude was gonna be sick or he was still sick, because it's pretty obvious it's like he's still sick because he's not around like that. You know what I mean? Why not just take the belt off of him? You know what I mean? Because all the storyline shit to the side.
Because
when it comes to him actually being sick for real, why would y'all invest all that into this dude Roman Reigns? You know what I'm saying?
Because
y'all then that's gonna make him even more sick because he got the world on his shoulders.
But you gotta understand, in this business, you gotta it's a tradition. So when you defeat the champion like that is supposed to get his last flowers and standing ovation. You don't take that away from nobody.
No, you didn't hear what I was saying. I'm talking about him basically still being the champ if they knew he was still sick. Like, because he's supposed to be in remission. But from what you said, it's like he's not in remission anymore.
Oh no, he's in remission. He's just he's still got scars from wrestling. So he's making it his decision that he wants to hang it up while he's still young. Because if we look at his age, Roman Reigns is 38 years old.
Yeah, he's very young.
He don't believe in that I'm a wrestle till I'm 55 years old. Nah.
He shouldn't.
He got hit the nail right on the head, right there. That's the WWE's biggest problem.
This whole thing is fucking. This whole thing is fucking stupid. I don't wish death or sickness on anybody, but it's whatever. We talked about it before. This goes back to WrestleMania last year. He signed a new extension that gave him less dates, but he signed that extension knowing that they were going to make him undisputed champion. So you knew going into the new deal that you were going to get less dates, which means that you're not going to be on TV. So therefore, if it's that much of a hassle, just fucking drop the belt.
But that's the thing that's what made me think about it, Tove, because it's like, if he signed a deal to get less dates, did y'all know this dude was still sick at that time? Because why would he sign a deal like that knowing that you're going to be on the top of the totem pole when it comes to the whole fucking company?
But
that's why I've said for months that he's worse than Triple H. Because you can say what you want about those guys. When those guys were doing the dumb shit, it was just with one world title. He had both. So he was holding both shows hostage. And I don't care what anybody says. When you're the top guy, you have creative control on whether or not you win or lose. You can't tell me that's not the case. Hogan, Austin, all those guys can control if they're going over or not. So when they did WrestleMania earlier this year, whether it was Vince or Triple H or whoever, if they said, "Hey man, you're going over," he could have easily been like, "Nah, you know what? I want another break. I want time off. I'll go ahead and put Cody over." Nope. He chose to win, and that's fine. That's his right. Just to disappear off TV to do what? Nothing. This whole
I would say this though, Joe.
He did something.
I'm gonna let you go after. I just want to say this real quick, Scott. Here's the thing, right? Like I was saying from before, also, they're not gonna give Cody Rhodes the belt just like that, and he just came from the opposition. He was the boss at the ops.
It doesn't matter, bro. I don't care about Cody. This isn't about Cody.
And I think Cody's like, I want to earn my keep. Like
it wasn't about Cody, bro. I don't give a fuck about him. It wasn't about him. It was about moving on to the next part of the story. And to do that, Roman has to lose. That much is even more apparent now. Because when you look at the bloodline now, it's over, bro. We're in agreement now. This shit makes no sense. It's fucking stupid. The wheels have fallen off. It's dumb. Well, all the defenders who are celebrating about Roman, they're quiet as fuck now. I don't even give you shit about it, Sam, man, because I know even now you're
yes, you do. Yes, you do. This
is stupid. But I know you know this is dumb. I know you know that. So I'm not gonna rub in your face. What happened
was Jey Uso became a star.
A star where? In his house?
No. Jey Uso he's a major player.
You mean Jey? Because you said Jimmy.
Then they should have put the belt on him. Then there's no reason Roman should be champion now. None.
Or Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn was hot. The fuck.
Right. That's another thing too. I've never seen WWE cool off this many top
some
faces.
Real shit, I'm gonna give Scott his flowers.
I was on the Sami Zayn train the whole time.
Right.
Yep, that was a perfect time to put the belt on Sami Zayn because Sami Zayn's never gonna get that hot again.
But the fact
that's why I say that Roman's worse
that show at Elimination Chamber
I've
was
never
bullshit.
seen them. I've never seen this company cool off so many people who were hot all around the same time, just so Roman's reign could continue with no fucking plan. You cooled Drew off, you cooled Sheamus off, you cooled Sammy off, you cooled Cody off, and now you're about to cool LA Knight off. Why? For a fucker who
I honestly would have fucking Paul. I honestly have Paul Heyman turn on Roman and let fucking LA Knight win the title, and then you have Roman do a comeback story. Let him do what he's got to do himself.
So the only way I could think about it is that these wrestlers respect Roman, and he's like, I don't want to take the title from him.
Yeah. You can't kill all these hot acts. You can't.
See, where I was done personally, it wasn't even when Cody lost. When I was done, it was the night after that really bad Raw, like one of the worst post-Mania Raws they did, where it was Cody and Brock versus Roman and Solo, right? And then Brock gave Cody that 5. When that happened, I knew right then and there where it was going. I shouted it then. People are like, "Oh, Tove, don't be a hater. Give it a chance. Wait for Brock to explain why he did it." And of course, as we now know, there never was an explanation for why Brock did it. But the reason why I was done was when Brock turned on Cody. If you've watched WWE long enough, you can see right through their bullshit. When Brock attacked Cody, I saw it for what it was. It was like, okay, Roman's taking another break, and they just want to give Cody something to do. They want to give him a top guy to feud with. But it's like, dude, if you wanted to give Cody something to do, he could have won the belt at Mania, and then the feud with Brock would have actually made fucking sense. But instead, they did what they did.
I was happy with Brock whipping that ass. It was kind of
I ain't gonna lie. That when he did that shit, I was all for it too. I really was. But then that feud ended up being trash. But we are way past the end of the show. I'm pulling up tomorrow. Y'all pulling up tomorrow. Watch Crown Jewel. Y'all gotta suffer with me, god damn it.
I'll be sleeping.
Fall asleep on stream again.
Man, look.
I'll be sleeping.
I don't give a fuck. If this shit is boring, I will fall asleep on it. I don't care. WWE needs to hear that. Like, we're sleeping over here.
My suffering is gonna be all-time suffering tomorrow.
Hey, I'm pulling up. I'm gonna pull up tomorrow, and we're gonna do this shit again. You already know the vibes, B. I'll holler at y'all tomorrow for Crown Jewel.
I have to fucking wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning. What the fuck?
You'll be all right.
Peace out. What the fuck? On the meetup. I think it should be going live 12 p.m. 12 p.m. Central. Excuse me, 12 p.m. Central. I think that's when Crown Jewel starts over here. 11 o'clock your time. No, matter of fact, 1 o'clock your time because you're on the East Coast. Catch y'all tomorrow, B. You already know the vibe. Yeah.